intro on because I'm dumb.
Explains a lot while I was doing Iris's makeup.
Why, was she humping your leg or something?
No, but she was very into it. Very, like, you see, she comes off as a little ADHD most of the time, right? She was very focused and very, like, still while I was doing it. Like,
Hey,
yeah.
yes, because there's a reason behind it. If you've ever met Iris and know Iris.
I thought I had an intro
And the reason behind it is
Tyranny of Dragons. I
adorable.
guess I don't.
Is what?
I thought I had an intro for starting soon for Tyranny of Dragons. Oh, I don't.
You need it again?
I don't know.
Do you want me to set it up online?
Literally said I don't know.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, and I'm staring at the wrong thing. Come here. Hello, everybody. We are professional here. How was your stream, Iris?
Sorry, what?
How was your stream?
Oh, it's good. I doubt I'm anywhere near getting to affiliate or whatever, but, you know, it was fun.
Cool.
I don't know. Every time I looked, you had at least 3 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you need, an average of 3. And I'm pretty sure you already hit the number of hours and days. So it's 50, you need 50 viewers.
No, because hours and days has to be in the last X number of days. It's not ever. It's within the last so many days or whatever.
I think it checks it off as soon as you hit that.
Well, if it's already checked, if it had already been checked off, then yeah, she's
yeah. I'm pretty
Angry
sure
gnat noises is backwards.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
That noise you were making, stop it. You're better than that. Stop it.
Angry gnat noises. Okay.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I have an average of 0.95 viewers currently.
So you have we have a lot of work to get you up there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I never have any viewers.
Me neither.
No,
oh wait.
I always watch you, Ari.
My news are just.
I don't have anything
like,
called Tyranny of Dragons in my images.
I know Sofa is there, but it always shows like 0.
It's probably what? MG's what?
D&D or something like that.
It is none of those things. I have a Nat 1 bloop. I don't know what the hell that is.
It's called MG's D&D.
Okay, I still don't have it. But say enunciate it even more clearly, and I'm sure it'll still not be there.
I mean, that means the problem is that means you fucking changed the file name.
Called MG's
Nope, still not there. Damn it! I was hoping that would work. Still not there. I don't think I have it. I don't know why I don't have it.
Okay.
Oh god, that's hilarious. What's it called again?
I'm just over here trying to catch up on
my
chapter 2 because
God.
I've got nothing prepared and I'm terrified.
How are you not prepared? It's already written for you.
So much blood, Cuddles.
Can you give me a link, hon? Or did you? Is that what that ping is?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, what? So much blood. What?
Okay.
Blood.
Say blood. It goes through your veins and your arteries. It delivers oxygen to
show-
all of the different parts of your body. Also delivers energy to your cells.
Mm.
Find out more by clicking here.
My dog is snoring.
Well, that reminds me of
Gen Con?
Artie. No.
Oh, aw,
It makes
yeah.
me sad. Yeah, Cassidy's, for those that don't know, Cassidy's puppers passed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sudden.
yeah. Very sudden, very unexpected, and very sad.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. I love that wording though. Not that you meant this, but think about that wording. It's like, I'm sorry to hear that. Not, I'm sorry it happened. Fuck that. I'm just really sad that you told me. Oh god.
Wow.
Sorry, that's my not autistic brain talking right there.
Totally.
We're live, by the way, so just let folks know. It's me being a complete jackwagon.
We're used to it.
Jackwagon.
Part of the reason why we love you.
Yum.
Thank you.
Watch snack that smiles back. Who got goldfish? I want goldfish.
I don't like
Ride the DM.
goldfish. They're gross.
All right, how's that look, guys?
Goldfish. Whoever gives me goldfish gets inspiration for the entire fucking session.
How the fuck am I supposed to get that to you?
Yeah, I
doesn't
can't tell
know.
what word
She
you mean.
Yeah, give me your address. I'll drop ship it there.
What word did you mean in the title? The shitstening?
The shitning.
The shittening.
The
Oh,
shittening.
because you put the dollar sign before the T, it kind of looks like it's schist. It's like
Shishting.
the shistening.
I would change it to also fuck you, Sofa, but it won't let me put that word in there.
Oh, thank
Greetings and
goodness.
hello, everybody. Welcome to Wonderland Gaming. I'm your host, Alice, and this is, well, actually what this is me hitting the P right back screen so that you can see the Tyranny of Dragons thing. So hold on a second, you have to wait for this, so I'm prepared for later.
Except that's pandemic.
Thank you. Thank God for you. You are so awesome. Yes. Actually, can you do me a favor? Can you enunciate it a little bit better?
Out my food.
Can you enunciate it better so I can find the file name? Oh, come on.
Is
Don't
it
be
like
mad. That's funny.
MC's
I'm going
D&D
to
shit?
set all of your shit on fire.
That is much better. All right.
I like arson. Can I
That's
help?
hot sofa.
Yes, Psycho.
No, you can't let Psycho help because Psycho doesn't just arson. Psycho cooks people. No.
We're gonna make pie.
Yeah, pies out of people. All right. How does that look? Did those look good, guys?
I swear, if Psycho doesn't drop a fireball on himself this campaign, at some
I'll be
point,
so
I'm gonna be
disappointed.
very disappointed because he's a tiefling, so he takes half fire damage.
So, I'll actually take no damage now. Cause I just took Evocation Wizard.
Oh, so you can
So, I'll
eliminate
just
yourself
drop 'em
from.
on
So if
myself.
you
Yeah.
don't,
all
if you
day.
don't drop a fireball on yourself at any time in this session when you get fireball, I will be very disappointed because you can do that now and
Like,
not
anytime I get
die.
scared, the whole world around me will just ignite.
Hey, Smiler, how you doing? All right, guys, let me change myself to push to talk so I can talk to chat and not interrupt everybody. All right. So push to talk.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
God,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Sofa's boobs are small.
Oh,
If you
dear
can hear
God.
me. Nope,
I
guess
have
not.
some
All right.
limoncello.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Can you hear me
Hello?
now?
Could we
Hello?
not hear you
Hello?
now? That'd be fantastic.
All right. I could tell that Sofa's not listening
God, I wish
to
we
the
could.
stream because she would have been offended at what I just said.
Really? Could you?
Because I said Sofa's boobs are small if you can hear me. And of course nobody could hear me because I didn't have push to talk on.
That's just a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
lie.
that's a lie, yeah.
That is
Well,
a
but you couldn't hear me, so that was a
That was
true
a lie.
statement.
Damn lie.
That's right. She has some tiggle bitties.
Damn lie. Fantastic.
what is this? Lies and slanders.
I love that everybody's defending my boobs. It's
Dare
fantastic.
you?
I love all
How
of you.
couldn't we?
That checks out.
All right, everybody. So we are here for episode 3 of Tyranny of Dragons. You have a map of the overworld over there on the left and a brief view of my character on the right. We have the dungeon mistress bebopping up in the top right corner. You can see here. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello, Clarice.
You have Sofa's
fucking terrified for
chair
this
in the
session.
bottom left. You have Cezanne, the psycho, right over there. Ari, the elf, because she's a high elf. She'll let us know. That's why she looks like that. The slutty maid, looking slutty as ever. Cuddles, who is emulating Stevie Wonder, I guess. I'm not sure what that was all about. And me. Hi, everybody. Yeah, stare at me all you want. It's not going to make me stop. It was cute.
Right there.
Lips are all fucking chapped.
And Smiler says hello, everybody.
Hi, Smiler.
Also, Smiler wants to know if MJ is a
Friendly
goldfish.
gesture.
Friendly gesture.
Friendly
Catchphrase.
gestures.
My
What
nails
the
match
shit?
Ari's outfit. It's hysterical.
Okay, so if you haven't seen Free Guy with Ryan
need to.
Reynolds, it's
We want
hilarious.
to see it.
We do want to see
You
it.
said
You
that.
can.
No, you're not allowed. Nope. What is that
Well,
on, by the way?
What?
Is that on HBO Max? What is that on?
I don't know. I've got it on my
I mean-
server. We can watch it.
Yeah.
Amazon, I think.
Yeah,
Hey!
I have it on Amazon.
Hey,
Sophia
Real
has it
Granddaddy.
on
Did you have to
I
rent
have
it,
it on
or is it on
Amazon.
Prime?
I bought it
she bought
Okay,
it.
okay. You do have to rent
because
it to
it's
buy it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Fair enough, fair
But
enough.
Friendly
we can
gesture.
do a Discord party.
We should do a
Um,
Discord party.
But, sorry. So,
All right, so UMG, no pressure. The entire internet is watching, or at least 5 people on it are watching right now.
the entire internet of 5 people.
Well, you know.
God, I'm also lightheaded as fuck, so we'll see how this goes.
We're not critical role
So I
yet.
shouldn't send you alcohol.
No.
And goldfish.
I can send
Alcoholic
you alcohol and
goldfish.
No,
Goldfish swimming in alcohol is what we need.
It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I also have a lot of sugar going through my veins right now. From it.
You're
Tasty that I got this morning.
murderizing Cuddles.
The
I'm
city you live
murderizing
in
Cuddles.
No, if someone were to actually pay attention to the chat, would realize why I'm laughing.
I know exactly why you're laughing.
I don't know why you're laughing.
Because we have a person named Real Rand Daddy, and Smiler is asking what nickname to use because she does not want to call them Daddy right now.
Oh.
That's because I'm daddy.
And Rand Daddy has been very helpful in saying that's up to you.
Anyways,
Uh-huh.
so to give a bit of a recap from our last session.
Hi, Capri! Capri's here.
Ow.
What happened to push to
Hi.
talk?
Yeah,
I pushed
what did happen?
I pushed it. I pushed it and I talked.
Push it.
It worked really well. I pushed it and then I talked and then you all yelled.
This way?
And derailed within the first 10 minutes. Anyways.
I do apologize for blowing
My
people's
dear,
ears out.
we are
Okay.
26 minutes into this.
No, we are 12
Anyways,
minutes.
so
I'm sorry. Why did
to
it go
do a
from 7 to
recap
12? We're
before
12
we get
minutes.
interrupted again by Alice's neurotic bullshit. So last session, we picked up from the party being able to make their way to the keep in Greenus, which is the town that they were traveling to. Got to watch a adult blue dragon murder some people and injure several others.
Woohoo!
Helped defend the keep from invaders thanks to Cuddles, Francisca, helping the soldiers basically barricade the Sally port. You were then asked by the governor, Governor Nighthill, to find first. Well, there's a couple of things he wanted you to do. First was find any survivors and bring them to the keep. Save a group of people that were stuck in the chapel and were currently under assault by a group of cultists. And find anybody, cultist, kobold, high-ranking officer. He didn't care. Anybody that could give them information as to who they are, what they're doing there, and so on and so forth. You found the keeper of the keep, which is who was a dwarf by the name. Oh God, I can't remember his name. It's here somewhere. Castellan Escobert the Red. To which Imra was less than kind to him, calling him racist
Not my
names,
fault
but
that he's a dirt eater.
he just kind of ignored her and gave you guys the keys to the gate leading to the old tunnel that took you out to the river.
Because he's a very helpful dirt eater.
So you managed to. I see the cat is upset with Alice. Make it out to the river to find a couple of cultists and kobolds patrolling the river looking for survivors. And 2 people managed to fuck up their sneak rolls, one of which was Francisca, but
that was
the other
fun.
one was, I believe, the Dragonborn. She was a little bit louder than the other. I can't remember who it was that fucked up there, but somebody else fucked it up quite a bit. Some fighting happened.
It was Serena.
Was it Serena? Okay. Some fighting happened. You guys managed to kill all of the cultists and the kobolds that were at the river. And thanks to some amazing reconnaissance by our local rogue, Tish, she was able to find out that a group of survivors were currently being held up in the chapel. There was a group of kobolds being overseen by one of their higher ranking members to break down the door, and a couple other cultists were trying to smoke out and put a layer of smoke in the back door towards the graveyard. So if people ran out the back door, they would not see what was coming, which was basically death, because there was like 5 of them waiting, as well as a large group of kobolds and cultists that were just kind of patrolling the outskirts of the chapel. With this knowledge, Tish tells everybody that she's got a plan. The plan was put into motion. She and Sarah managed to dispatch the group that was hiding in the smoke with relative ease and get the rest of the survivors out of the chapel and to the old tunnel with no issues.
Yeah,
Did not
Sarah, we
alert.
murdered a whole bunch of people. Like we murdered a lot of people. It was amazing.
Tish, however, managed to, while severing his vocal cords, managed to keep one of the cultists that was hiding in the smoke alive, which you took back with you to the keep. And thanks to some terrifying intimidation on Tish's part, he wrote down a lot of valuable information, including the information that the cult had a dragon nursery within their camp, which was not too far from Greenest, about a couple of hours away from Greenest, which was not something you want to hear, especially when you just saw a giant adult blue dragon murder half of a keep. So that's a bit concerning. It was also concerning to Governor Nighthill because his town just got attacked by a giant blue dragon. After questioning the cultist, there was a commotion outside of the gate of the keep, to which you all investigated, and a half-dragon by the name of... Oh gosh, I'm going to butcher his name.
I think it was Asshole McFuckface, I'm pretty sure.
Langdrosa Sinrath.
I was close.
Who was a wearer of purple, so he had the very ornate purple and golden robes of the high-ranking members of the Cult of the Dragon. Tish is aware of this, and Cezanne is aware of this knowledge, considering he's also done research on the Cult of the Dragon. He has a couple of hostages, which is one of the sergeants of the keep, his wife and children, and being the he was looking for a fight, basically. He was basically telling the keep, if you don't bring a champion out to fight me, I will murder all of these hostages and then we will leave. Francisca wanted to take her knight's place in order to fight him. However, Yimra said, no, this is your punishment for smacking me with your sword at the beginning of the session. So
Really
you
funny.
watched as your high elf companion, who has been relatively able to hold her own against a lot of the foes that you've
I've murdered
fought,
half of our enemies.
just get completely demolished by this half dragon and almost die. Like, he stabbed her and took one tick off of her what's it called?
Death saves.
Yes, death saves. Yep. He lets the hostages go. They get safely into the keep, and he leaves with his kobolds, and the cult clears out of the city. We left off with everybody running out of the keep, all the party running out of the keep, except for Francisca. She's still up on the wall, being grumpy, to help Yimbra, who is currently being healed by the clerics in the town. They took her back into the keep. You all found relative corners to curl yourselves up in, and get some well-deserved sleep after spending almost 4 to 5 hours just fighting through kobolds, cultists, and thankfully not ambush drakes, because that would have not been fun. But you're tired, you're exhausted, it's time to sleep.
I'm gonna get my spell slots back.
So you all
Thank
get a long
God.
rest. You also gained a level. And yeah, so you're now at level 2, fully rested. Those of you, depending on if you fell asleep outside, will probably wake up at first light as the sun is peeking over the walls of the keep. And the general sense of the area is just kind of somber. The kind of feeling you get after like a hurricane, where everybody's kind of wandering around, picking up after the chaos and trying to rebuild after being raided by a dragon and its cult.
Forgive me, but I grew up in Las Vegas. I live in Indiana. I don't know what a hurricane even looks like, but fair enough.
Things are broken, everything's on fire.
Category 1, Category 2, Category 3.
Right.
Eh. Category 4, Category 5.
Okay,
Some
let's
shit.
not argue semantics here.
There's some shit going on. Fair enough.
There's some shit going on.
It's an
People
EF4,
are not having a good
EF5
time.
tornado type thing, yeah.
I mean, I guess for an adult blue dragon.
You
be like a
forgot to mention that
category
Tish threatened
4?
after he completely owned our Tankius character. She threatened him on the way back and said, "If you come back,
yeah,
I'm gonna
she
fucking
did.
kill you."
And it said, Lendragosa will remember this.
Oh yeah, so will I.
So, or Sinrath. We're just gonna call him Sinrath because his first name is typical.
Oh, asshole McFuck Monkey is better, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Well.
you all begin to rouse as the morning light pierces over the top of the keep walls.
I'm standing over the knight and her companion when they wake up. Like, not over them, like, you know, stabbing them, but you know what I mean. Just
Hey!
like right there.
Kind of creepy.
A little creepy, yes.
You smell different while you're sleeping.
Oh.
Indeed.
Can I help?
Imra, Imra, your right shoulder hurts like a bitch.
We should leave.
We should leave.
Yes, dragons, eggs. We should go get them.
Okay.
Also, remember, she's a little, well, no, she's a lot upset that okay, this is bedhead. I love it.
I just woke up. Why do we have to leave?
Dragon eggs. She's still, she's has not, like everybody else was probably pretty relieved that like the siege was broken and stuff like that. She's still pissed she wasn't able to kill like anybody after they captured the one guy.
Can't even get breakfast yet.
We can eat on the way.
Or we can eat here,
I mean,
where there's food.
she's nearly been dead.
Where the fuck did you come from? Why are you in my room?
Came from
Maid.
outside.
Oh no, Sarah. I guess would
Oh.
actually be the name.
But why didn't you knock?
Oh, sorry.
Neither one of those.
She walks out. She closes the door, and then opens the door and goes, "We should leave."
Go away.
Fuck
We're
off.
sleeping.
This is fucking great.
All right, I'll go scout ahead or something.
You don't even know which direction you're
Why?
going.
I thought we knew what
Sarah
direction
just
that they
looks
were-
confused
that we
at
got
the
that from
whole
him.
Scene and just breakfast anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get the fuck out of my room.
I thought we were all sleeping together here.
Well, they put Yimra in a room while she recovers because she almost fucking died. And
Oh,
of course, Francisca's gonna be in that room with her.
As one does.
So, you all got
Brown
your own
chicken,
rooms
brown
too,
cow.
unless you wanted to sleep outside like a weirdo. So,
I slept outside like a weirdo.
No, you didn't.
Why wouldn't I?
well,
Why would you?
Because I
Because
want to
it's
go get the
fish.
dragon eggs. So did we not find out from the direction that the
no, he just said that the camp was like a couple hours away. He didn't give you any general directions or anything
Oh, well,
like
I
that.
need to go get some more information from him then.
I'm sure he's currently in the cell.
Cool.
Guarded.
Okay, I go up to the cell and I go, "Let me in. I need to talk to him."
I go back to the elf version of sleeping.
A trance.
Yeah. And
Uh,
Sarah's just going to go try to find breakfast.
Okay. The guards do not let you in, Tish. They
Why
inform
do
you
they not let me
that
do that?
because they were under orders from Governor Nighthill, they are not letting anyone into the cells at the current moment. If you want to find more information, you're going to have to find the governor and ask him yourself.
Okay, so here's how this is going to work. I'm going to go talk to him, and you're going to let me do that, or you're going to have to get a couple of new guards to guard him because I'm going to fucking murder some people. I need some information, and you're not going to stop me. It's much more important than you or that fucking piss-at governor that you have over there. So how do you want to do this?
Jesus Christ.
Grammatically,
The rest of us aren't around to hear any
we
of this,
aren't.
are
No,
we?
no,
Nope.
we're not. Nope.
Okay, good.
They kind of look at each
We
other
can't-
Can't
a
we
little
murder
can't be-
anybody,
weird.
but she
While they're
can intimidate
confused-
the fuck out of people.
While they're confused, she just
they're
walks
guarding
in.
The door. They're guarding the door. It is locked, and they are in front of the
Oh.
door.
Okay.
If you want to find the governor, he's probably eating breakfast right now.
Or you have the key, and I don't have to leave to go get him. Open the door.
So how are you
I'm
doing
sorry,
this
but
morning, Governor?
Y'all are pulling me in 5 fucking different directions right now.
Actually, I'm only
Give me
pulling
a
you in
second
one.
here.
Open the door. It's a very simple direction.
They're not going to open the door. They are
Then I'm
under
going to stab them.
orders. Are you sure you want to do that?
Now we
No,
need to
I don't.
leave
I
for
want to open the
another
door.
reason.
Well, they're not going to let you in.
Well, then
What
I'm
do you
going to
mean?
stab them
We
and
don't
open the
know
door.
her that well. We'll just help them kill her, and then we'll be heroes again.
There you go.
I'm just telling you, as the DM, that's
Uh-huh.
probably not a good decision to make.
Okay. Do
So
we
what-
not believe
what
that
is
I
it
can
you're
kill them
supposed to say?
Alice
quietly?
is a big girl.
Sure, you can try.
I can kill them quietly. I mean, it's fine.
Not anymore. You're in front of them. You don't get your fucking sneak attack bonus.
No,
You
but I
don't
get.
even know if the prisoner knows where it's at right now.
Well, I know, but you know what would solve that problem?
I don't think you can kill
Asking
them
the
and
prisoner would solve that problem.
I don't
Like,
think you can
absolutely.
kill them and
Maybe
qualify.
you
Continue
should
to
go
qualify
ask
as
the
being good.
goddamn governor.
Yeah.
I'm chaotic good. It's fine. It's for the greater good.
Is it though?
You don't know.
Is it though?
Killing them is not good.
She believes
You
that
can
dragons are much
literally
more
just-
important than people.
You could literally just go ask Governor Nighthill yourself.
But he's not here. Why don't one of them go get the governor?
Because they have been ordered to stay in front of the door by the governor. And under no
Because-
circumstances are they supposed to leave.
If they
I-
left, you might be able to sneak in there.
I'm trying.
This is not the session to fuck with me right now.
She's very confused. She's like, what is so important? What am I going to do? Like, I brought him here. Like, he is in the state that he is in because I stabbed him.
We're
He
aware.
gave us all the information that he gave
They
us
are aware.
because I threatened him.
However,
So what am
they
I
are
going
aware.
to do?
However, your word does not go over the literal fucking governor of the town.
And
It does
murdering
not
them.
matter. It does not
would
matter
be
what they
bad.
think. They are under orders to stay where they are supposed to stay, and they're not going to move from it.
Well, they don't have to move. They just have to let me in. Nobody, I don't have to do anything. Fine, I leave. I go find the governor.
Thank God.
Sweet Jesus. So yes, he is eating in the main hall right
More
now.
waffles?
Cheers, Cuddles.
I have a huge question. She just
What's
She
your
just
huge
walks in.
question?
My huge question is, why can't I go see the prisoner?
Oh, good
Because I-
morning to you, too. Would you like some waffles?
No, I want to go talk to the prisoner. We don't know where we're going.
How about we have some waffles first?
I don't. What the hell?
Who's waffles and why am I eating her?
I will
Fair.
explain everything if you just sit down and eat and get the rest of your companions.
It's called being
how about-
civilized,
How
dear.
about they eat, and I don't go stab your guards? Look, I just want to go talk to the prisoner. I need to speak to him for
What?
5 minutes or less.
Did you just say you're going to go stab the guards?
Well, if they won't let me in, yes.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I'm the person who's going to stab the guards if I can't go talk to the prisoner. It's a really simple, like,
Governor,
exchange.
can we arrest her?
Please do.
Yeah,
Then I
I'm
could go talk
very
to the.
tempted.
You know, if you did arrest me, then I could speak to the prisoner.
No, you
Put her
would
in
go
a
in a
separate
common
cell while you're at it.
Poor MG. She gonna have booze next time. She'll know better. Like, we know you know what you're doing, and that's fantastic, but there is no reason for anybody here to know you, why you're here, why you're acting like such a bitch. So shut the fuck up and follow the rules. I know you're not lawful, but you are good. So threatening to murder innocent guards is against your character. You would not murder them, regardless of whether you thought it was for the greater good, because the dragons are more important. Every life is important if you're good.
That's
just saying.
Okay, well, congratulations, but this is what she's saying.
What would it take for us to get in to chat with the prisoner for a minute? We got an idea of what we need to do. We need to know where to go, which direction. It's pretty simple. The guards are welcome to come with us. We just want to talk to them.
Give me a second.
I pick up a waffle and eat it. Why are you mad now? You told me to eat waffles. I'm eating waffles. Hey,
No,
Moon, how you doing?
I'm apologizing to MG.
Ember wakes up and does unspeakable things to Francisca.
Ooh, fair.
Serena.
They're definitely going to need waffles.
Yes, Sarah.
Afterwards, she comes into the keep where the governor is, looking very satisfied with herself. I mean, high elves look like highly satisfied cats all the time anyways.
Fair.
But, you know, take care of Lisa.
Like a Siamese sitting on a shelf observing.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Uh-huh.
Those assholes sit everywhere, and you're like, where's the cat? Oh my god, it's right there.
Thank you very much for the resub. I don't know why that didn't go off, though. Thank you. I think I have something not set right.
Yeah, if
I'm
you're
gonna
not
need a minute.
using my overlay, you need to put the alerts back on.
Yep.
Do you need the link?
Nah.
Okay.
Excuse me, Governor. Tish has been particularly irritating this morning. Would it be possible for us to see the prisoner?
He hasn't said anything since you got there.
You woke me up.
Oh, fair.
You woke me up. And then I couldn't get back into trance.
Well, it looks like you were otherwise productive with your time.
I'm going to waste an opportunity.
Fair.
Plus, if I'm going to be up, then...
I don't know if you have an appetite, but there's waffles.
And it's good to get a good meal in you before you get started for the day.
I love you so much, Ari.
I've eaten already. Thank you.
Is that what you call that?
It's fantastic.
Tish just looks at her waffle and is like, oh, I'm done. Thanks. Can we please go talk to the prisoner now that I've eaten half of a waffle?
Ari had an open.
I need less than 5 minutes. I just need to know what direction to go in.
Such a hurry.
Because they have dragon eggs. There is no reason that they have dragon eggs that comes to a good conclusion for anybody, including the eggs.
Yes.
How long does it take for a dragon to mature?
Charge off unprepared.
So he's aware. He's aware of the dragon eggs. He's aware that that is not a good thing. He has already questioned the prisoner for where it's at.
Oh, well, then maybe we don't need the prisoner.
If you had let me do my thing, I would have told you this. But
so can we question the governor?
You should have just had guards throw
Jesus Christ, Alice.
Okay, that was a joke. Come on.
Here's the problem.
Damn it, Alice.
God damn it, Alice.
Doesn't read chat, so or our DMs, so she didn't see you pleading for us to behave tonight. I mean, not really. You didn't ask that, but MG's had a really bad day, so feel free to cut your shit.
And do cut your shit.
Please.
I just don't have anything prepared today, so.
You're fine.
It's not just that you don't have anything prepared today. You've had a shitty day. You've been dealing with shitty people. Both people that are supposed to be working with you and customers. So cut yourself a break. Sit there. Look pretty.
Nom nom
Manage the
spoon noon.
game. You got this.
You do indeed have this.
I'd flash you, but I'm on stream. So.
I
Same.
was gonna say that'd
We could
probably be
turn
a
it off
not
for a
good
bit.
thing to do at the moment.
Psycho.
What?
I was gonna say, where's Cezanne in all of this right now?
Oh yeah, no.
Is he just
He was
hiding in
was
a corner right now?
yeah, he was very concerned about the peasants, so he's probably making sure they're eating well outside somewhere.
Okay.
What?
Well, a guard's gonna find you and tell you that the governor would like to speak to you and your companions. Well,
I don't
He
know
gon'
if the
Talking about-
craziness
He
is
gon'
still
find
going
you.
on in there. I'd probably just wait outside and
at
listen
this
through the
point, they're
door.
all just
She hasn't said
talking.
anything.
They're all talking amongst themselves at the moment, enjoying waffles, which apparently exist in this universe, while the
Yeah, I
governor
was
is
wondering where
trying
the
not to
waffles
lose
came
his
from.
fucking shit. So
How do
funny as
waffles
hell.
not exist?
I don't
These are
know. Does
delicious.
buttermilk exist in fucking?
You don't need
Yes,
buttermilk to make
cows
waffles.
cows exist, so it's okay.
That's true. Fuck, I don't
Maple
even know what
syrup may not
waffles are made.
exist, but they probably
Fantasy
do.
Belgium.
Fantasy
I mean,
Belgium is where they exist. Yeah.
Maybe making
So-
some sort of syrup. It may not be maple
a
syrup.
water,
You could use
Yeah, exactly.
liquid
It's a
syrup.
water deep waffle or some shit.
Just
Anyways.
reduce fruit sugars. and-
Sword close waffle.
Yeah, water deep waffle made from deep water. It's fine.
Do you know you have kitty cam on chat?
Yeah, right above it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the chat scrolls up from the bottom, so I figure we can have her up there.
Anyways,
Yeah.
okay. So the door opens and guard walks in with Cezanne behind him. Kind of dips his head to the governor and then walks off. Cezanne, everybody is gathered around a somewhat broken table eating waffles.
Tish is done eating waffles after the implication of what waffles were.
Emra did not have waffles. She's already full. Or
Fucking
satiated.
elves. Anyways.
And Francisca's on like her fifth, I think. Maybe sixth.
This is scrumptious.
Not the only thing. She's on her 5th or 6th.
Are you going? What
But she's
are
at
you
least
going
polite.
to do,
Not to say
Cezanne?
anything.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna find a clean place to sit down to listen.
Okay.
So I'm assuming we're here for something important.
Yes, you are. God damn it. Anyway, so
Questionable.
as you're all seated and finishing up eating your second and or sixth waffle, I don't know your life.
No judgment. We're not gonna yuck you out.
don't yuck that.
Governor
Don't yuck
Nighthill is
other
going
someone else's
to
yum.
steeple his fingers in thought. He's going to inform all of you that the raiders have a camp not too far. If you look at your main map, which is the only one up, it is to the west towards Iriabor, kind of going towards the mountains there, the Sunset Mountains.
What, where? All I see is a big person standing right on Waterdeep, which is probably not where we are.
Move down to where Greenest is, all the way at the bottom of the map.
Oh, there's Greenest. Okay, so heading where? Aragost?
East towards Iriabor.
The other way, sorry.
And
Okay,
the
thank you.
Sunset Mountains. They're not sure where. They just know that they are encamped in an area that has multiple caves, which they have outfitted into the nursery of the dragon eggs. The prisoner refused to give the amount, like the numbers of how many people they have. And of course, he can't talk, and no amount of torture really did anything. However, they do know that there is a rear guard that is always posted a few miles before the camp itself. So he's basically warning you guys to keep a lookout for ambushable points that could be a good spot for said rear guard. He's willing to pay each of you 250 gold pieces again. If you go to this camp, find out certain information, like how many raiders there are, who their leaders are, what's motivating these attacks, and where they plan to strike next is on the docket of things that he wants to know. If you guys recover valuables while you're there that were stolen from the town, he would like them returned. But he is more concerned with knowledge of what the fuck's going on rather than, having their shit returned.
I think we're going to need a caravan cart for this.
He is willing to supply gear like potions and food and other stuff. He is unable to procure a cart at this time.
What happened to the caravan that we came in with?
You have no idea. They probably turned around and left.
Dragon.
Yeah, dragon.
Not good. Not good for business. Not lizards.
Exactly.
They don't do that tongue thing. Mushu, come on. Mulan.
Dishonor on your cow.
Anyways. So, that is his offer to all of you with the information that he's given you.
I take it we don't want to do anything about the eggs at this time, because how on earth do you destroy a dragon egg anyhow?
What? No. Nobody said anything about destroying dragon eggs.
Scrambled dragon eggs?
No.
What?
I love scrambled
Ooh.
infants.
Oh!
Could we get it poached as well?
Governor Nighthill just kind of gives
They're
like this
sentient
weird, odd look,
beings.
like, why is a dragonborn wanting to scramble dragon eggs? Is that some
Tish
weird
leaves.
delicacy? Oh, Tish is leaving, apparently.
Yes.
I'd assume that's a yes from our companion. I don't know what to call her yet.
Resident psychopath?
That is a bit on. Yeah, no, that works. Yeah, that works. Let's go with that. Yeah.
I mean, she has proven useful, but... Well, the day is yours. Do whatever you want. Resupply. Leave. I don't do what you want. I have a city to rebuild. And he gets up from the table and walks out.
Okay. Well, all right. Now we gotta prepare.
Prep time. Woo!
Montage.
Yeah, Tish packs her stuff and heads to the east road heading east out of town, but stays like on the outskirts of town waiting. She just sits and chills on a remains of a wall or something.
I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that my lady's armor is repaired and that her weaponry is, I guess, repaired as well. Gotta love when repair and repaired. So what?
I got to sleep, so I guess I'll go babysit Tish and wait for you guys.
Yeah, that
I'll go
works. Thanks.
babysit Tish. God.
Yes, it'd be best if you could try to keep her on a short leash.
I'm trying, but
Oh,
no.
definitely put me on a leash. That will work.
Or, tied to a pole or...
I was gonna say, if you put me on a leash and you're holding a leash, that means you can't get away unless you let go of the leash. So that's fine.
Well, it's going to be more like I will run back and tattle on her. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep her from doing what she wants to do.
Well, better than
I will
nothing.
try, but...
Better than nothing. Well, then the other thing is GM. Do I remember how the cultists that we've encountered were dressed?
Yes, a good majority of them where the acolytes don't really have that fancy of robes. They're just black with a few dragon-like accents on it. You do, however, remember how Sinrath dressed in his very ornate purple robe, and you do also have seen a cultist in more ornate black robes and armor that kind of accentuate the dragon theme.
I don't suppose anybody kept any knickknacks or whatever of them while we were out there.
You can ask around.
I thought we had at one point.
Yeah,
Maybe
didn't we
no.
have-
I think I thought about doing it and we never did. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh.
But most of
Prisoner's
the
effects?
he's probably still wearing them.
We're gonna have to part him from some of them.
We're not allowed
You
to
do
see.
also know that the cultists hire like ruffians and bandits and stuff, and they don't wear anything that's,
We don't need a
cult-ish.
costume to get in.
Yeah.
I know. I'd
Assuming
like
you
to
don't
sell.
need a costume to get in, but
I'd just like to sell the act a little bit more, and if there's a tailor in town, all the better. I have some
I'm
designs.
sure you could probably find like a dead cultist somewhere and pick it off his body.
All right, I'll spend some time doing that. Just
Okay.
preparing an
So
outfit.
you do find the cultist that you smashed his face into the wall and murdered him. He is wearing a rather, I mean, it's not nice. It's not made out of silk or anything. It's just a black robe that he, added some dragon-esque details to because he wanted to look fancy, but not too
Alright.
fancy.
I come with my own dragon-esque details. Built in.
This is how it comes.
All right. Au natural.
Okay. All right, so that's what Imra, what are you doing?
Round
To
2.
prepare, making sure that Francisca's doing what she's supposed to be doing as far as my armor is concerned, and watching her like the predatory lesbian that I am.
Okay.
I'm
Fair.
sorry
It's
for
so sad that you have to keep tabs on her.
hitting you when I was aiming
a sword.
for Goblin and Kobold, and I'm sorry for tripping over the rock.
That apology isn't good enough. You're gonna have to do better.
Please. What?
I'm sorry.
Words are
I
not
didn't hear a
actions.
single milady.
Oh my god, spoiler, clip this.
Tyler, fucking clip it now.
The foot's on
Oh.
the other shoe right now. Wait, what?
Gotta be in character.
Gotta rein this shit in.
Actually,
Of
the best
course,
part about it is how red Ari is right now in real life. That's
She's
hysterical.
really enjoying herself right now. It's fine.
She's probably a little scared too.
Caroused.
Look at that blush on her face
Here's-
right now.
Here's
It's
the thing,
great.
though. Here's the thing. Before she gets in trouble, she's not wrong.
No, but that's the
She's
character.
not
It's like,
wrong at all.
No, it's
and
fantastic.
My instinct is like, oh,
Yeah, I
yes,
just
that
saw
is
Cuddles-
true.
I see Cuddles go, excuse me? Damn it, she's
Oh wait.
The fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah, I was like, that's right.
The Dom's on the other
Anyways,
foot now.
Yep.
anyways,
Dom's on
continue.
the
This
other
is
foot?
amusing.
Right. Of course. I apologize, my lady. I'm just distracted with relief, but also
That's where you're gonna leave it. You're gonna leave it with but also.
because I'm trying
I'll
to
show you a
find
but
my-
also. Get over here.
Of course, my lady.
Okay, we're fading to black. Fuck.
Wait, why?
Okay, so
Why
that-
are we fading to black? What?
No, fuck up.
Yeah, I
If
thought
anything
this
is going
game
to put
was
you in a better
mostly
mood,
fun.
it's this.
Sazan, what are you doing? Sazan, what are you doing while they're being gay?
While they're
You came to the
being
wrong
gay.
person. You came to the wrong person because I'm the gayest one. here.
No.
No.
I'm watching that.
Yeah, I changed the channel back. Am I allowed to do
It's
that?
okay. I'll try. It'll be art. It's fine.
Oh,
Anyway,
Jesus.
It's definitely going to be like the paid subscription version of it.
You just
Premium
didn't feed
content.
her the big O,
you,
didn't
you
you?
have to go and join Tyranny of MG after dark.
Subscribe to my Patreon. You can find out what happens next. It's fine.
This is,
Subscribe to
Talks
her
Machina, but-
OnlyFans.
There you go. Wait, I don't have
Oh, is it
OnlyFans.
called Hobbit
No,
Feet for
Ari's.
everyone?
Ari's OnlyFans. There you go.
Anyways, Sazan, what are you doing to prepare?
So if I got a long rest, I would have studied my spell scales earlier in the day. So I would probably be going around making sure that what are now amount to almost refugees are doing okay before we leave.
Capri,
I
whatever you're
mean-
about to
He's the
say,
good
no, it's
guy.
not bad.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
weird
be
that
the
he's good guy.
altruistic
It's
one.
really
You're
fucking
a
weird.
tiefling with wings.
I don't like. Well, it's also Psycho. I know MG doesn't know, but we all remember, and he's not normally the good guy.
I'm allowed to be a good person. Plus Cezanne is scarred from years of being looked down upon.
True.
He wants
Um,
acceptance and love.
Why is that blurred? What are you holding?
What are we blurring? What?
It's
A butt
something very
plug.
suggestive, and
It's a butt plug.
Oh.
Discord's not gonna let it be seen.
That's hilarious.
Good
Why?
job, Discord.
Put it
Is
in front
it
of you.
bad that I...
Put it in front of you.
Capri's like, is it bad that I found that previous exchange to be hilarious? No, we all found it
No, it's
hilarious.
not
Oh, it's alcohol.
Hey, it's
And it's
alcohol.
also just like, because it's the AI's like, well, that's not what we need to focus, so
The
blur it
plug.
out.
Yeah.
Ah!
So to
I
be
just love it.
honest, I think it was funnier when it was grayed out or when it was blurred out.
We all had better
So,
ideas for
Suzanne,
what it
as
was.
you're going
Hey
to,
TC, how you doing?
making
Thank you for the
sure
35 biddies,
people-
hun.
Oh, hi. As you're going
TC,
to
you
make
missed
sure-
the best part of the night. Sorry.
I was gonna say,
if you're
did
just getting here.
Smiler clip that? Because we could share the clip for her.
I don't think Spiler's around. Somebody else is gonna have to clip it.
Okay.
Or go through the
Suzanne, as you're
we can still
going
clip it.
around making sure people are at least okay. There's a few for
Ari-
any
Ari
rated
in character,
town,
Ari
there are
tops
bound to
your
be
daughter,
a few
and it was
people that are a
hilarious.
little bit worse for wear, but they are being looked after by the clerics. As a matter of fact, one of the clerics steps up to you, Suzanne, and gives you 5 potions of healing, minor potions of healing, and pats your hand. You'll need this more than we will where you're going.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
He loves you. He really loves you.
I love him too. They're dying and they're giving me their potions.
They have more.
Can't have that many.
Okay,
But,
what is this town that they can just give away potions? Wow, what do they do here?
I rolled to see how many potions they'd give you, and it's 1d4 plus 1, and I rolled a 4, so you're getting 5.
That's
Take
fucking
it or leave
amazing.
it.
No, I'm happy. I want to make my new base in greenest. Fuck Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate. We're gonna. This is our new place of living because they can just give these away. That's amazing.
I have a funny feeling they're gonna be sick of your shit by the time this campaign is over.
Yeah, she sounds. Anyway, she has a reason for it. It's just drilling. But anyways, so he gives you 5 potions of healing for you to take on your journey to wherever the fuck you're going.
Why do I feel like Psycho? I don't know why. I know you're not trying to play it like this, or maybe you are, but it feels like you're being ultra nice to them because you're about to eat them. Like, I want them to feel good before they die because their flesh tastes better that way.
If they're scared, it's
Like, I'm just
meat.
maybe not that specifically, but I feel like the other shoe is just going to drop eventually. I just don't know what it is, right? we're all
that's
going to be
great.
sold on the fact that Psycho's playing this sweet, cute, innocent character. Then all of a sudden we're going to turn the corner and go, oh my God!
The glass cannon that is on.
Is that an arm in your mouth?
Right. Sorry, I didn't
No.
clean my teeth before I walked out.
Okay,
Once was in a
anyways.
dick.
So you all gather your things and do what you need to do before going out on this tiny quest.
Tiny quest.
Francisca has been thoroughly punished.
Mm.
Only if she's
She
walking
comes-
funny.
She hobbles out
She
to where
is.
we
Okay,
are.
yes,
I
so
think
everybody,
I'm the one who
last
decides
two...
whether or not it was thorough or not.
Who's the DM, Ari? I
Yes,
know
ma'am.
your character.
Where's the
Who's
player
the
agency
DM? Right
GM?
now and outside of this game, Ari.
Okay,
You
so
may be
how thorough
going.
was it? Was it a thorough punishment, or did you half-ass it? It's one or the other, and I'm fairly certain you
Was
may
it
have
whole
half-assed
ass?
her
Yeah,
shit
was it
down.
all ass or half ass? That's what we need to know.
And we've
was-
seen you with a paddle. We've got the GIF.
Did you make a gif out of it?
Yes,
Nearly.
nearly.
Huh.
So, was it full ass or half-assed?
Send it to me. I'll make a command.
No, we're not making a
Made-
command out of me getting hit.
Made,
No.
We're
made
making
you
a
have
command.
been on the receiving end of my spankings, so you know exactly how hard I hit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, Iris, is it full assed or half-assed?
Full assed.
Okay. So, everybody arrives. The last two to arrive. The last two to arrive is
Cat
Francisca
butthole.
and Imra. Imra is looking very pleased with herself.
She's blushing
She
again.
normally she looks pretty pleased with herself, but this one it's like almost like impishly satisfied with herself. And
Fran
Francisca,
is hobbling.
Fran is limping and trying not to chafe the butt a little bit.
Oh,
So-
no.
All the chafing.
Imra is also the mistress of aftercare. I will use one of my lay on hands in
Okay.
order to make sure she is not
Oh my
limping.
god.
Oh my god! What a way to use lay on hands! Like forget using it to heal people when they're in
Aftercare.
battle.
Could you aftercare
Aftercare.
after we deal with dragons? That'd be fantastic.
We had a short rest.
Yeah,
Sure.
and we're about to go deal with dragons.
They spent their short rest doing each other.
I bet
Yeah, pretty
dragons are good
much.
at aftercare.
No.
Oh,
I actually
baby.
rested, thank you very much.
Okay, so once everybody
Oh.
arrives, Tish hops off the wall and starts,
Okay, we've
scouting.
arrived.
As you start
Mm.
going, you hear
I have
somebody
arrived.
behind you calling for you to wait. And as you turn around, there is a young looking man limping heavily on his bandaged left leg.
You beat him too?
I was gonna say, did you hang out with Imra too?
Does it look like I did my aftercare on that one? No.
Was he too loud as well? Sorry.
But he's trying to wave you down while running on his heavily bandaged left leg. So he's hobbling, basically.
Tish
Are you
stops
alright?
and waits, but doesn't turn her. I mean, she turns around, but she doesn't come back. She just waits for whatever to happen.
Hey, I heard you intended to follow the raiders and see where they're going.
Does that hurt?
The leg? I mean,
Yes.
yeah?
You should probably have that looked at.
I kind of clap him on the shoulder and use two of my laying on hands points.
She does realize that she's the fucking healer, right?
Okay, we can take a
I
long
would-
rest now.
I would not waste it on the NPCs. It's fine, don't worry.
No, I mean, it's
I am a paladin.
out of character.
I
I'm with
will,
Ari
like-
on this. Yeah.
Okay,
Like-
all right.
It
So you
sucks
feel like-
it sucks. It sucks
Yeah.
in game, but out of
I mean,
character, I'm with her
it
on
has-
this.
Yeah, it definitely has consequences for what
That's
I can
fair.
do. But I'm not
Alright.
the healer.
No
I
worries.
can't
You
be the
are.
healer.
You're the fucking
I don't-
healer.
No worries.
I can only heal 10 hit points. That's
You know what? That's
not-
fine. I'll heal. I'll heal. It's fine.
Also,
You're
Dad, I
wrong.
love the fact that your mom is disappointed that you had to be a submissive.
You really have to bring that up verbally.
Well, Don't you remember
Wow.
what she said when she found the ball gag?
Psycho. Psycho.
Uh-huh.
How about you and I be the healer together? Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
all gonna die.
So you put your hand on the young man, and his leg heals enough that
Okay,
it's
woo.
it's
It's
not
a
bleeding
Catholic
profusely.
paladin.
Well,
Sorry.
it's lay on hands.
He's
You have
not
to
a fucking
touch
altar
him.
boy, Alice.
Wow.
And I'm not a, and it's not like I'm a male priest.
Anyways, he looks at you very gratefully. I know throughout the whole chaos and tragedy of what happened in Greenest, you have no reason to have known what happened to my master. His name's Leosin. I can't fucking pronounce these last names to save my life. I hate this so much.
Is that
So his master's
Norwegian?
name is Leosin Erlanther, I think is how you pronounce Erlanther. Whatever.
Erlanther.
But he says that it's very important that you all know who he is. He's a monk from from Burdusk. He disappeared the night after they fought a particular battle against the savage battle against the raiders.
How did that work out for you?
He was able to find his way to the keep barely, but his master Leosin didn't make it at all. He went back this morning to look for him, but he found his broken staff and his choker, which he always wore, which he holds up for you all to see. The young monk introduces himself. The young man introduces himself as Nassim Waladra.
All right,
And
Nassim.
Leosin had been investigating these raiders for months. I fear that he might have tried to infiltrate their group when they retreated, or worse, was captured and carried away as a prisoner. No one really understands what these bandits are doing
So you're
better than
saying if
he
we
does.
find your master, we might have an inside line on these.
Absolutely.
All
His
right.
knowledge will be invaluable against them, even.
I don't suppose your master did any writing or anything like that in spare time, kept a journal.
He usually kept it on himself, not with me or in his belongings. He always had it with him.
Well, that makes it a little bit more awkward, but oh well, we can work with this.
But if you do manage to find him in their camp, I would be very grateful if you would, help him escape and bring him back.
Stop chewing your nails, Alice.
I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
It's acrylic. How the fuck am I gonna chew it? I'll break my teeth.
If we find
No.
him, we'll try to help him,
That's all I can ask, really.
and that's all we can promise.
Psst, what's he look like? She shouts
You
from
gotta
way far
ask
away.
Why do you gotta ask such hard questions?
I mean, you could just convey that he tells us so that we know what he's, otherwise, how do we know him from any of the other cultists?
Because he's the only one who's going to willingly admit he's not a cultist.
He'll be the one tied up.
I mean, you don't know what kind of cultists these are. Maybe they're all tied up. They're into that. We're not cultists. We tie our own people. Never mind. Sorry.
I believe I actually have a picture of him. Give me a second.
Take me to church.
Like a dog at the shrine of your life. What?
I didn't mean to derail you, hon. I'm sorry. I was just saying that.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm
In
looking
character,
for...
we should know what the dude looks like. That's all.
Yeah. No, I get it. There's the DM folder. That's player characters. I want Tyranny of Dragons, NPCs, prominent figures. Well, this is what Night Hill looks like, for those of you that are curious. I'm putting it in the Tyranny of MG.
In the what?
In the chat.
Tyranny of MG.
In
The
Discord? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's this?
That's Governor Nighthill.
Oh,
I remember
I'm going to
him.
kill him later. All right.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Remember him?
Now, it's funny now. I mean.
Okay. This is what Leosin looks like. He's
Half elf or elf? It looks like a half elf.
It's not telling.
The beard screams half elf, but I could be wrong.
I don't think the beard is screaming.
Could you imagine if you had a beard that screams? It's just on your
Right?
face screaming randomly. Like you're not in control of it. It just screams for no reason. You're like, ah! Every time you try to shape it, it just shrieks.
God! Jesus Christ!
Ah!
You're gonna get us killed. I believe he's a half elf.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah. Yeah. So the young monk asks that if you can to rescue his master.
I think you have a problem being trans. Imagine having a beard that screams. Jesus.
Jesus.
You walk into the laser hair removal place and it's just shrieking. Not the fire, not the fire.
Not
What's a
again.
laser hair removal place? Actually, what's laser?
Oh goodness. Okay, I'm better. Sorry.
So the choker that he has is a braided leather neckband with a silver dragon design chased into the leather. The ends are ragged as if it had been roughly torn off. Yes, this man fucking wears a choker. Surprised nobody
Damn right he does.
reacted to that, but you know.
I feel like
Whatever.
that's pretty
I
normal.
Why the
reacted.
fuck
in
would
this
we be
group.
judging?
I reacted. Not judging, but I reacted.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's a
some
good
of us got
fashion
wet at hearing
statement.
it, but it's not really a verbal thing.
He's willing to hand it to
what the
whoever
fuck?
is willing to take it.
Oh.
I think you better give it back to him yourself.
Uh,
Just hold on to it for now.
But if you find him, you'll know it's from me.
We should, unless we're
Yeah,
taking this in,
but, I
unless we're taking the
mean-
wounded individual with us, we should take it as proof that we've met this person and that we're safe to go with. Otherwise, we could be
Emra
anybody.
takes it, puts it in her inventory
I
without a
think
second
they'll
thought.
know that we're safe to go with because we're
Well,
not
Ymra-
cultists.
Ymra already grabbed it, so it doesn't
All right.
matter. So,
Can you make it back on your own? It's like 50 feet that way. Are you okay?
yeah, I'll be fine. He turns
All right.
not
will be
quite
now.
not quite as hobbling as before, but he's still kind of limping on it. It's much better than before.
Tish just looks at him and says, no. And says, let's go.
No, what?
I see the look in your eye. He'll be fine.
How do I know?
When we come back, if he's still limping,
Fucking dies
then we
of
can do it more.
dysentery to.
It's 50 feet. What the hell happened?
Welcome to the Oregon
If he
Trail.
dies going back from here, he deserves it. That's all I have to say out of character.
Fucking
Most accidents
playing the
happen
Oregon
within
Trail
2
now.
miles of your home.
DC
Anyways,
DC wants me to hydrate. I'm not
you
sure why I told
have
you that.
another
Sorry.
goal in finding a Leosin.
All right. I resume my 100 yard ahead of everybody walking to make sure everything's fine.
And are you doing any kind of tracking or anything like that? Actually, just roll it.
Anything
I was
fucking
gonna say I'm not
useful?
tracking anything. I'm just making sure that there's,
Just
looking to see if there's
roll.
traps or anything. Yeah. I have a button for this, or not a button, but there's that window.
You do have a button for it.
And then what am I rolling?
Perception.
Oh, he found the button.
No, he found the button.
I think that was earlier.
Not
We
the
were told not to
button.
do that for some reason.
I had a button and I pressed it and she made a weird
It's
noise.
another free guy quote. It's
14.
hilarious. But
He found the button.
Oh,
he
he
kissed
found the
me
button.
in game, but that's not.
There's no
Commander's
button
There's
for
no
that.
button for that.
Oh, he
Oh,
found
he
the
found the
button.
button.
I mean, I'd be the same way if Ryan Reynolds kissed me. Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Me too.
What?
Oh,
Why
shit.
is your
Yeah.
perception taking for fucking ever?
It's
I'll be
14.
in my bunk.
What?
It's 14.
Don't see it.
I rolled it a while ago. Look on stream. I swear to God, I'm not making it up. I rolled an 11
I
plus
know,
3 is
it's
14.
just... 14, okay. So it's not hard to see where the raiders are going. It's fairly easy to follow their path.
Oh, that's what you wanted me to track. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry.
Yeah. So you guys give you an idea of the environment. It is a rolling green field of billowing long grass called the green fields. For obvious reason, it is a
Creatively named.
Jesus Christ. Can we get the elves back? They at least name things normally. What the hell?
it's a
The town is
wide
greenest. That's
swath-
in Greeny Rolling Hill Place.
As you
Sorry.
can see, a wide swath of grass has been trampled down, but it's
Jesus.
kind of hard to determine the size precisely of how many raiders had left the town. You killed off a good chunk. But it's still a little hard to figure out how many there were initially. The path only really confirms what you already know. There was a lot of them, and they were a mix of humans, kobolds, and trained reptiles that you know as ambush drakes. Many of the beasts' footprints are deeper on the retreat than they were on the approach march. You can tell from because they followed the same path, like they weren't trying to divert or anything or be sneaky about it. So you can tell that on the retreat, they're a little bit more weighted down, more than likely with the loot that they procured from the town to take back on the homeward trip. But that's about all you can glean from the footprints.
Can I tell how fast they're going? I don't necessarily want to overtake the entire raiding party because that would, suck.
They look like they're based on how deep the footprints are, despite the weight. It also kind of looks like, and how separated they are. It looks like they're going at a brisk jog.
Okay.
So they want to get home as quick as they can without exhausting themselves and potentially being caught up by another party.
Okay. I'll set a pace that's comfortable then, and not going to catch up to them.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Unless Simra wants to do something different.
Sarah will probably have a little bit of a faster pace. She kind of wants to catch up with them.
Just watch Sarah kind of jog past you.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
My job.
And what job are you doing?
Well, right now I've been hired to find out as much as possible about them.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't we all stay together? I'll keep scouting.
I want to go talk to them.
Okay. She just goes back with the rest of the group then.
Okay.
Just falls in line behind everybody else and puts up her hood and
the
plods
trail starts going from the east and then takes a turn and starts heading south. I was going to say, Suzanne, since you are the wizard of the group and you have a pretty good sense of time and just a general sense of things like time and shit like that, it's almost 12 miles you've been walking south. So it's pretty long for somebody on foot. And the region starts to become a little bit more rugged, where there's steep-sided rocky plateaus are replacing the gentle rolling hills of the green fields. The land between the plateaus is pretty much flat, broken only by outcroppings and wandering streams, and pretty steep gullies. So the terrain's getting a little bit rougher. The plateaus are probably 50 to 100 feet above their surroundings, and they look difficult to climb, especially where rock falls are, and some kind of natural ramps are made from the rock falls. So there's some ways to get up, but it looks pretty steep and not a fun time to climb up. You can tell that the plateaus are beginning to be dotted with caves and tumbled boulder fields. So there is a lot of places in these plateaus that could be potentially used as as a base of operations or an ambush point. So it's time to be alert. That's too many variables for ambush points.
Sarah's going to basically be making like she's one of the last stragglers trying to catch up with them.
Okay. Sarah, I want you to give me a perception.
All right.
And for the party organization, I'm going to make sure Cezanne is towards the center of our group. We are slightly spaced out, but I will be taking relatively towards the back
Okay.
as a rear guard.
Mhm.
However, Tish may want to straggle behind whatnot for lookout. She may.
Mhm.
But Cezanne is going to be towards the center for the sake of ambushing easiest for him to take cover.
Yeah, Tish
Okay.
lowers her hood and actually does start paying attention.
Okay. I have to read.
That'd be a 17, GM.
17? Okay. Let me just double check something here real quick. Let's see. As you kind of start to enter the boulder fields and the plateaus and keeping your wits about you, just kind of making sure you're not going to be surprised. Sarah, you notice smoke several miles away, just kind of rising up into the air. So there's something up ahead, probably a camping fire or something like that. You're not sure if this is the rear guard or not, but
Yeah, one way or another, it's my people.
my people. 1 second. Map here. Just you but you can tell from how far away it is that you're just a couple miles away from where this fire is at. So you have some time to prepare if you wish to.
Mm. How far behind me are the others by now?
Um they can still see you, but you're you're about 60 feet ahead of them.
Okay, I'll keep up my pace, maybe even a little bit faster.
Okay. He's got dots somewhere and I need to find them. How many cool? Cobalt down, thank you.
Esther. What, baby? It's
Did I
okay.
put too many? Yep, I did. That's okay.
A big yeti. Got a belly.
Okay.
A belly.
I think you made the kitty cam worse.
Or better.
Better.
No, it's like mostly Alice's arm. Oh, almost. Oh God. Yep. Yep. Nope. No.
Slightly more kitty.
We're checking out kitty ears now. Aw,
Okay.
yeah.
Alrighty.
Perfect.
She's so cute.
I can't help it that she keeps moving.
She's
Okay.
so cute.
So are you basically just moving up until you can see something, Sarah, or
Yeah, pretty much till I can see someone.
okay?
Pretty much she's now totally committed to the part.
Okay. Go ahead. Are you gonna try and sneak up on them, or
Not exactly sneak, because if I were to come up on them sneaking, they'd be like, okay, why are you trying to sneak up on us? If I come up on
Mhm.
them at like a jog, like, oh god, thank god I made it back to you guys.
Mhm.
It's a little
Okay.
bit more believable.
Okay. Um. So the boulder fields are becoming a little bit more prominent as you get closer to the fire, to the smoke. Um. And you can hear voices around a fairly large boulder. Um. And you can sort of tell that the area around the boulder is pretty open and doesn't really offer any protection. It's just kind of like a wide open space. Kind of a stupid spot to put your camp, especially when the plateaus surrounding it is like a good spot for people to just sit there and snipe you with arrows. So I'm going to make sure y'all can see this map now.
Yeah, but if you wanted to attract people to a spot, that's a good spot to attract them to.
Can you see it now? No, you can't. Okay.
Yeah, can.
Show to players. There we go.
Camp map.
Yep, I see it.
Okay.
So
Um,
8 kobolds.
Wow, the kobolds aren't allowed near the fire. Wow, that's racist.
I mean, they're annoying as fuck.
Specious.
Speciest, sorry.
Whichever.
but you can hear a couple of human voices, Sarah, as well as a lot of kobold voices just kind of bickering amongst themselves.
Pissed that they're not by the fire.
It sounds more like they're arguing over food.
Oh,
Um,
oh, thank god I got to you guys.
as you step out into the opening, you can see 4 human cultists kind of sitting around a fire. The conversation that they have been having is just annoyance that they have to um work with kobolds. You can see that their weapons, the cultists at least, are not on them. They are stacked up against a boulder like 10 feet away from them, which probably isn't a smart idea to do. There's a group of 8 kobolds
Where
to
are we?
there's a group of 8 kobolds to the north of the fire that are just kind of arguing over food scraps, and just overall just being annoying little lizard barbarians. Um, one of the humans look to you and kind of look at you quizzically. Where the fuck did you go? How'd you get lost?
I got caught up in the town. Then, oh god, they had these. There was a mage, and then this fighter and whatnot. All that. I fucking get out of there alive.
Fucking surprised you did.
I'm surprised I did. That was not what we were told was supposed to be there, right?
Not from
It's
what we
supposed to be a
heard,
soft
no.
target.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Doop 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 doo.
And as you're speaking with the cultists, Sarah, the kobolds are going to finish squabbling over food scraps, and kind of pick themselves up and move a little bit farther into like the brush and stuff just to sit and either eat what they were able to secure for themselves or sleep because fuck this shit.
Are you guys resting here for the night, or are we going back to the main camp?
Well, the main camp's not too far off, but we wanted to stop and eat at least and maybe rest up. Hopefully nobody's following us.
Okay, but I mean, this is a pretty shitty place to camp. I mean, they could ambush us from anywhere around here.
Well, you know what? I was tired of fucking walking.
I mean, I get that. No, I don't know. Totally, that's fine. I'm not looking gift horse in the mouth. I'm glad to.
Bitchy
Do you have any
kobolds are
water?
bitchy.
Yeah, the kobolds were. Yeah, they didn't want to move any further until they ate fucking useless things.
Like Marines, kobolds aren't happy unless they're complaining.
Wow.
Well, I mean, do kobolds eat crayons?
They'll eat anything.
They're kobolds.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a fair assessment.
Besides, if
They're
anybody
garbage
gets
disposals.
past us, we've got the rear guard as an ambush, so it'll be fine.
Okay, that's not too bad. Can we call the rear guard from here, or are we pretty much just running back there?
I mean, we're pretty much running back there. The rear guard's not going to move. Sinrath would probably kill them if they moved.
Oh, Sinrath's up that way.
Of course he is. He's in charge of running the hatchery.
I didn't know he was back
so
yet.
dead. Oh my god, he is so dead. He is so. Oh, sorry.
Yep, he's up there with Mondath as well. She's overseeing everything currently.
That's good to hear. Think she'll have some more work for us.
Oh, probably. We're moving out soon anyways, so, you know.
Oh, good. Hopefully not back that towards Riverwood.
Not back towards what?
Green,
Sorry,
whatever.
Greenwood.
Greenest.
Greenest.
You mean, did they hit your head?
Okay, maybe just a little bit, okay?
Well, that's player fuck up, not character.
It's okay, it's fine. Yeah, well, you can keep moving if you want, or
It's been practically 14 miles, just... Yeah. I'm not built for this anymore.
Amen.
Wait, how old were you when you joined the cult?
Oh, a lot older than you folks.
Wow. Usually we get them young.
Yeah, well, gotta eat, right?
That's fair. And they are going to
Speaking
go
of which,
back
any chow
to
left?
probably. I don't know if the kobolds left anything.
Ah, fuck.
Cutty waffles.
Any waffles.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, actually, I stole it from the keep.
No, we left her back at Greenest.
That's fantastic. Yeah, really.
I don't know what the plan is, so I go up to while our scout disappears. What are we doing?
Just keep walking.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Like walk past these people?
Well, that's the question. Did the party find out that Sarah ran into the cultists?
Yeah. Did anybody else see the smoke or the fire or or did we just keep walking? Walked right past everybody. That'd be hilarious.
Fuckity bye, Sarah.
So we'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when.
Oh, by the way, I know you've been running for like 14 miles, but we're not going to be able to go anywhere until these fucking kobolds went to move. Do you mind giving the rear guard the all clear?
Yeah,
I really don't want to
sure.
fucking move right now.
Just point me in the right direction.
He's going to, actually, he's going to describe to you where the rear guard is because moved. I will describe it to you here in a second. He basically describes it as it kind of where the path starts to narrow up towards into the plateaus. There's a good spot where the path kind of cuts through a plateau that's like 10 feet high. So there's good high ground and boulders to disguise themselves.
Unsensible.
So yeah, I don't
By the way,
choose the spots, but
what's the passphrase so I don't get shot up like a pincushion?
shit.
Sarah's asking for a safe word.
Oh god, let me find it real quick.
I really want somebody's safe word to be "aw shit." That would be
Ah, shit.
amazing. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, shit.
Where did it go? I just saw it.
Capri liked my Dory impression.
Yeah.
The passcode. Hang on. It's not in here. I know there was one though. It's like Tiamat or the Dragon Queen lives or something like that. Yeah,
You
there it
sure?
is.
I really don't like
think
getting
so. I
shot.
don't know. But fuck it. I
Well, were
I
you
think I
planning
got
on
hit in
getting
the head
shot
too.
when you get back there?
No, I'm not planning on going back there anytime soon. Just say the Dragon Queen lives, and maybe it'll work out for you. I don't know.
That's reassuring.
Amazing.
Gee, thanks.
Wow.
That is
Alright.
Put in a good
amazing.
word for you when I get back to base. Don't
Ah,
worry.
Hey,
that was amazing. Hey, at least he didn't say like, Tiamat sucks or something. It's a passphrase, like purposely trying to set you up for failure.
Yeah, it should be the
Sorry,
Dragon
guys.
Queen
MG,
lives.
MG, when Jake gets home for Christmas, ask him how challenge and response works.
What?
Ask him how challenge and response works.
Okay. Why? Okay. All right.
You'll find out.
I'm scared.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
Okay. Anyways, so the cultist is now going to turn back to the fire and just kind of finish what he was eating.
The NPC script has run out.
The DM has no longer have anything clever to say for this NPC.
The
Yeah.
DM has no more fucks to give.
No, it's very much like I've got nothing left to say, which is Christopher Walken's final line in Man on Fire. I love it.
That's all I have to say about that.
Okay, so does the party know about the bandits?
We know
The cults?
nothing.
No, you just saw Sarah run up and she hasn't come back for like 5-10 minutes.
So
We know where she went.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
But what's the plan?
just
Don't
keep
die.
following her.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep go into the camp?
Well, that's the thing.
I mean-
Do we even know there's a camp?
I mean, you can see the fire, the smoke, yeah, now that you're closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's probably where she's at, doing
We
her
might wanna-
thing.
Well, if we figure out that it's a camp, we might want to wait for her to come back.
How far away are we?
You're about a good 100 feet away from where
Oh,
the fire looks to be.
Yeah, then we should
Only
whisper.
100
feet. Only 100
Okay.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're right on top of them. What would you
Got
like to do?
Right.
Only 100 feet.
I can
Like-
sneak in and slaughter a whole bunch of them if you want.
We really need to discuss the whole good part of your alignment.
These aren't good people, they're cultists.
Gonna say.
I mean,
she
technically they've
is-
been brainwashed.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
Generally, that's what cultists are.
I mean, there are also a lot of mercenaries and
These
stuff.
people also murdered a bunch of innocent people. So
True.
I'm also releasing them from their brainwashing, so it's fine. Anyway, what would you want to do?
would you like to meet your god? Deb.
Stab.
up to you guys.
Okay, out of character, what I see are 12 chunks of XP that we're leaving there. That's just out of character.
No, because they are around the
Miles-
boulder.
It's milestone based,
I know it is.
isn't it?
It is.
It is.
The whole campaign is, I believe.
I believe so.
Well, I'm just gonna follow my knight.
Here, I will put you guys relatively what 100 feet look like, so you're all fucking around this corner.
And there's no dragons, so I'm hiding in the shadows.
So Sarah will probably have a drink of water and catch her breath. And then after pointing, several times towards the direction where the, rear guard are going to be, she's going to head off in that direction.
They can't see you.
Emra,
They're
I know, but she doesn't know that they can't see her. She's just hoping that,
God.
This is why we
I'm pretty
communicate with
sure
each
They
other
either
before
catch
going
up
up.
somebody
or
would
they
have
don't
snuck up
catch
enough
up.
to look for her.
Yeah, that's what.
Emra is watching Tish from afar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tish wants to sneak up and get closer.
Okay. So roll sneak with advantage since
Snick.
I booped the snick.
Oh, good. I'm glad you said advantage. Jesus. Wow, really?
You're
All right.
rogue. You're rogue. How do you fuck this up?
12.
You have one job.
You had one job.
Look, it's a
Meanwhile,
plus
Sarah has a
8. Jesus
perception of
Christ.
21.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
101.
It's 12 is what I rolled. Sorry.
Okay, so
Really
I
rough.
can probably see her.
Or hear
Yes,
me.
you can see.
Which one's
you
me? I
can
forgot.
see, you're the one of the purple robe. I still need to get a placeholder for you, but you haven't sent me art of what your character should look like. So
Didn't. Oh.
I don't know. That's pretty. Yeah.
yeah,
Well-
but that's one of the evil characters, woman.
It's about
Why
right.
did you draw her?
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's right. You didn't draw her because she gave you
Yeah.
0 references on what your character looks like.
It looks just like that.
Yeah. As soon as Sarah sees Tish, she's like, okay, I'm going to go see about the rear guard. You guys have a good night. It's nice meeting you.
Yeah. Is there gonna be other stragglers? By the way, I don't want to share my food.
Oh, I kind of doubt
Possibly.
that you'll have to worry about sharing your food.
I'm not sure what that means, but sure.
They're probably bringing some of their own food if they are.
Good to know. All right. Well, don't die, I guess.
I'll try not to.
Have fun storming the castle.
So you're gonna start moving north?
I walk
Yep.
back to
Shit.
them and I
Okay.
go, there appears to be 4 people around a fire. I think there's something in the bush up, but the terrain was so difficult I didn't want to get any closer, so I couldn't tell, but I think there's more in the bushes.
I mean, if Sara
and
can bullshit her way through,
I believe
you
these,
guys can bullshit your way through.
I believe these people are really
Oh, yeah,
stupid.
Wait. My thing is bullshitting. That's my half of my character concept.
We don't
I
know
would
who you
not
guys
put the-
are.
I believe these people are really stupid, just from what little I heard. And they're expecting more stragglers, so we can go in and go murder them all. We can go talk to them, but it looks like our, oh, sorry about that, maid. I just picked you up. I'm like, ah! All right, sorry about that. I was trying to drag the map, and it picked her up
Dragged her
instead. Yeah, my bad. Anyway, so looking at Imra, I don't know what you want to do, but there appears to be another rear
I'll murder them
guard.
all.
This isn't them.
I'm down for not leaving cultists behind us in case we get in a fight with the rear guard and they decide that they can hear us and decide to come in and attack us from behind. But yeah,
I'm noticing the 4 here, MG. Is that one that's different? Do they look significantly different than the others?
It's just a female.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But it's not like a special acolyte or anything. It's just okay,
No,
gotcha.
nah.
Okay.
You'll know when they're special. Trust me.
Yeah, they look like just, and correct me if I'm wrong, but they look like they're just random brigands for hire. They don't look like they're like
Yeah, I
actually.
mean they've got the black robes of the acolyte, but I mean they don't
Okay,
have
okay.
anything
Never
really
mind then. I
special
won't
to
say
them.
that.
So.
Yeah.
If we can bypass them, we should. I suppose. I don't like the idea of leaving enemies behind us, but
But we don't know what we have to deal with after this, so head for a target and clean up the route on the way back. If we're able.
Yup.
Sounds like a plan.
That's what y'all doing.
If that's your call, that's fine. I think we
Just
can
keep
murder them
swimming,
without taking
just keep
any
swimming.
casualties, but that's up
Just
to
keep
you.
swimming, swimming, swimming.
Regular.
What do we
Um,
do? We swim, swim,
I
swim.
point in the general direction that I saw the Sarah overly pointing repeatedly. I said, I think she's going to go this way.
Are we gonna have to try to sneak, or are we trying to smack some fools?
I think you're just gonna walk past
They're gonna wave
them.
us past, yeah. She said it was
I-
pretty clear that they're
They-
expecting us, but
If they didn't know who Sarah was,
I'm
old
talking.
elf.
I'm talking in character here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ain't asking you all out of character. I'm asking in character.
Fran wants to smack some people.
What did you ask in character? Sorry.
Are we smacking or are we sneaking?
I don't know. It sounds like I don't.
Neither.
Maybe we could do neither. Maybe we could just walk up and talk to him.
just
We're just
walking
gonna.
by.
We'll just.
Okay,
It's
sneaking.
designed,
Got
don't
it.
you do it.
We're just gonna fly casual.
Yeah, it's casual.
Sneaking. Got it.
No sneaking.
It is sneaking because I am acting like I am naturally part of them.
Okay. So Tish starts.
Sure.
Tish
I'm gonna
starts
walk in there
walking
like
forward.
I
Yeah.
own the place because
Oh yeah.
that's.
Oh my
casual.
God! I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. No, we can't do that because that would be
I hope
too
your ally
good.
symbol's
I
not
was going to go in
visible.
announcing you, but I think that would be terrible. So
Why?
never mind. I was going to go in and be like, no, make way for it. I'm like, wait a minute. No, that would be something like a paladin would do, and that would be terrible. So never mind.
Make way,
For Prince Ali.
Sorry.
princess. Sorry.
Fair.
That's great. Okay, so y'all just walking up casually, like
Yep.
yelling the place.
Oi, you have some grub?
Jesus Christ. She just
says
told them
walking
we
up.
wouldn't need our food. We wouldn't eat their food.
You don't know that. You
But-
weren't listening to that.
Well,
the same
no, but
Golden,
Tish
the
won.
same
Tish
cultist
was-
who was eating and talking with
Yes,
Sarah
but-
is gonna turn around and look really annoyed, like.
Here's
no.
here's the thing, though. I'm not supposed to know that that was just said, so I'm not
Yeah,
going to be
that's
like,
fair.
oh, you're not going to give us food. So like,
May I
hey,
ask an out of character question?
yeah.
Sure.
What's the alignment for jackass?
Oh, shut up.
Um,
I'm not being a jackass. I was just asking. It
You're
was like,
being a
wait,
total jackass.
how is that being a
Typically-
jackass? I'm not supposed to know that they're not sharing food unless I was over listening, and that would be very suspicious.
Sharon, I'm gonna put gags in both y'all's mouth.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. What?
promises. Is
Anyway,
that all I
Yeah,
have to do?
The cultist looks very
Jeez.
annoyed that you're asking for food, and he says, "No, we don't. The kobolds ate it all."
fucking
Fucking
kobolds.
kobolds.
Fucking kobolds.
Serena walks up like fucking kobolds.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't you a dragonborn? Aren't these things like
Which is
supposed to
not a
worship you or
kobold.
some
What-
shit?
that's
Well,
still,
yeah.
That's still accurate.
Dragonborn
Everyone.
aren't actually related to dragons that way.
They should
Yes,
be.
ants can worship me. Doesn't
Right.
mean I have
That's
to
weird.
like
I
them.
never thought a silver dragon would
I call out over my
rally to
shoulder.
Tiamat's cause, but I guess anything's possible.
I call it over my shoulder. They don't have any food. Let's keep going.
You guys can move your own characters, by the way.
Is
But
the
it's more fun to make you do it.
is the
No.
rear guard still up here? I point in the general direction that I saw being pointed at earlier.
Oh,
Yeah. They
I'm just
haven't
waiting for my
moved.
lady to move.
just waiting for them not to figure out that we're fucking we don't know where the guard is, and they said that the guard moved. Like, so we should know where they are.
I mean, you know that there's a rear guard, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why I asked
Yeah,
if
as
they were
cultists,
still
you
here.
would-
They could be
as
somewhere else.
Cultists, you would know. Yeah, they moved.
There you go.
You know the password is, right? I don't have to repeat this.
I don't know, something about I mean, is it still something about how awesome Tiamat is or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay. Are you just trying to get us killed? Because if you give me the wrong passphrase, I'm going to have to come back and murder you.
Again
Shit,
with the
jeez,
alignment.
okay.
So what's the
Fuck,
passphrase?
Jesus.
It's Jesus.
I
Praise
don't
Jesus.
remember what the passcode is. Shit. Now I'm gonna get shot.
You told Sarah was the
It was T-Mat
no,
is
it's the
risen or
but the
something.
mother.
Uh,
I don't remember.
the
No.
It
Dragon
was
Queen
it's
lives.
the Dragon Queen
Queen,
lives,
mother,
yes.
mother, whichever.
Yeah, Mother
I'm
Dragon
gonna get
Queen.
shot.
Right.
Fuck, it's like Dragon Queen lives or something like that.
All right, Dragon Queen lives. All right, fine. We're just gonna keep going, and you can deal with your animals.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks.
Fuck
Bye.
that. Okay, bye.
Bye. Sucks to be you people. Hey, at least those adventurers didn't come and kill you guys. Ha ha ha.
He looks very confused. Also, Fran, are you gonna go? Do you think?
Am I gonna really actually move without being told by my lady? Hell no.
Fine. What? She's already moving.
She hasn't
Ari, we need
told
you to
move.
specifically tell Fran to move because she's
Come
terrified
on,
of doing anything
Pond.
without you now.
You have to
No,
refresh. You have
then
to
it's
refresh your.
yeah, because it's all fucked up. Because literally, only people that are moving is Sarah.
Oh no
and
no no!
Tish.
Yeah, we've all been moving.
Everyone's still in the fucking corner.
Yeah, rephrase,
you'll
hon.
have to
Or refresh, hon.
Yeah, I had to
Not your
refresh
fault.
just to see that. Just
Yeah,
to
not your
see
fault.
everybody there.
One of the many flaws of.
Everybody has moved, except for you at this stage. So we're
Yeah,
assuming
so-
that you
so we're
kept
good.
up.
Yep. She's good.
Sure.
Actually, on my screen, we just passed. Okay, there she is. She's gone now.
Yep, there she goes.
She's off in the. You're
Okay.
gonna get eaten by a grue. It's in the darkness.
Okay, so you guys have successfully bullshitted your way past the first group. It's probably another 10 miles, Sarah, before you start to see the path narrow. Are you going to wait up for your people, or are you just going to keep going?
No, because I know Tish is in the lead, and Tish's response to everything up until now has been, how can I best murder it? So if I've got any chance of actually infiltrating this group and finding
That's not
out some
factually correct. When I
information-
was the whole session, you weren't here. I did all kinds of scouting, and I came back without murdering a single soul.
This is true. You do know that she's a very good scout, though.
Oh, she's a very good scout. I do get that, but the general experience I've
also
had.
She's also smart enough not to get into a fight that she probably
and you
wouldn't win.
would know that she was sneaky and not murdery last session. So
I would know that, but still, the first
She's
impression
just
that
stressed. She's just stressed because they have dragon babies.
and she knows.
However,
what that means.
thank you, everyone. However, the first impression that Trish ever gave Sarah of her tendencies and qualities was Sarah is trying to infiltrate a group, and Trish decided that it'd be a very good idea to sneak up behind one of them and stab them.
Silently, and the other person didn't even know.
So
And you did
Sarah
it
is very
too.
much of the opinion that no, Trish cannot be tested with subtlety.
Tish.
It's
Tish.
it's Tish, and again, she was tasked with in the last session. She was tasked with scout.
I get
Hold
that,
on,
dear.
she was tasked with scouting. Went back, it did that. Went back, and then was tasked with bringing back people alive, which she did do.
Yes, that's all well and good, but Sarah is still sticking
So
with her
apparently
first
Sarah's going to
impression.
be a bitch and run off on her own.
Okay,
we'll have
so-
words with her later.
Whoa, easy,
So,
guys,
Imra-
Jesus.
So I will say that Tish will go to
I would-
Imra and suggest that perhaps we do communicate with each other as we're scouting, as opposed to blundering right on through, so we have no idea what the hell's going on.
With Emra's
You're the leader, de facto.
all right.
The leader.
And Tish does know what Sarah is doing because Sarah told her.
What?
So we're moving forward.
Anyway, yeah.
We are progressing.
Oh shit.
Yep. I mean, you're all progressing. You're just getting to certain spots before others, which is fine. Like, Sarah's doing what she does best, which is bullshitting, which lowered the guard of the other cultists, which helped you guys bullshit your way through. So it's, I mean,
So
I'm
good.
just saying, at certain points, you
It's fine,
probably
but
want to
it
be
would've been
with the
wise
group. Just
To
Keep
meet
an eye.
up in the middle, and then if she wants to take off for the next group, that's fine. But we're traveling as a group.
Yeah,
We
yeah, I
have-
think that's more of what it was, is
Yeah.
letting us know, hey, I'm going to go and I'm going to talk to these people and do this thing and then go do it. Tish has no
Either way,
problems with somebody else
both
being
groups
upfront.
know what
It's
the
just,
passcode is. Hopefully,
Yeah.
if he has told you the truth or not, you have no idea. But
apparently he doesn't either, so it's fine.
yeah, he's very confused. It's been a long day. Okay, so it's about about 10 more miles of walking or jogging in your case, Sarah. You can tell that the path is starting to narrow a little bit. Kind of how the cultist described to you, so you have a feeling it's coming.
I can feel it coming in the air.
Yeah,
Anyway, what?
well, again, she's selling her act. She's not gonna try to sneak up or anything. She's very much. She's been tasked to go give them the all clear. She's going to go give them the all clear. Her entire mentality is that of a messenger.
Okay. As you keep walking, two plateaus kind of rise up on either side of the path. It kind of looks like the path was mined through these plateaus, just cut straight through. And there's boulder gardens all on the top of the plateau. It's about 10, 15 feet high. This looks like a pretty good place for an ambush.
Gotta give them credit. They know what they're doing.
Gotta remember how many people are here.
Of
Pardon me,
course,
sorry.
given that asshole that was around the castle, I wouldn't expect much less from him.
Trail keeps winding upward. And you can tell that there's two outcrops. All have fallen rocks on them, just kind of flanking the path. And a man steps out from behind one of the rocks. He is dressed in very fine black leathers coupled with his black cloak. He's wearing a black mask that is shaped. The mask is kind of shaped in the visage of a dragon.
I see
he
the
just
Dragon
kinda-
Queen lives.
That was smooth as fuck. He's just gonna stare at you for a few minutes and then nod. Is it all clear?
As far as the folks that camp back there say, yeah, it's all clear. I just ran up to them. They don't have much except water left, and they basically sent me on ahead. So,
Are any of them headed up this way? Should we be on the lookout for anybody following you?
probably they'll start heading up once the food runs out and the kobolds get unruly.
Kobolds. All right, head on up.
Kobolds. That's gonna be our
Yeah.
saying for this whole game.
Fucking kobolds.
kobolds.
Team at manifest in front of us. Fucking kobolds. God damn it. she stops her attack.
Useless.
I know, right?
So they are letting you pass, and he is going to step back into his little hiding spot. As you walk past the outcropping, you can see there's a couple of cultists and like actual cultists, and then two acolytes with spears and other weapons that are used for both melee and throwing, are kind of perched behind boulders, kind of prepared for an ambush if need be. They'll just kind of give you an up nod as you pass.
Yeah, she'll kind of give them the sort of up nod.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Mm.
Thank you very much.
Hail the Dragon Queen. Hail the Dragon Queen.
So,
Yep. Hail the Dragon
Hail the
Queen.
dragon.
Hail Hydra.
Hydra.
Hail Hydra. Hail Hydra. Hail Hydra. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Fucking
pretty much.
reminds me of Jojo Rabbit.
My lord.
My lord, my lord, my lord,
Lord,
my lord,
Lord.
doctor, 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 doctor,
My lord.
doctor, doctor.
Major.
Major.
Doctor.
Roger.
Anyways,
Roger.
so about 5 minutes pass after I love you, Nat. About 5 minutes pass. Iris, no.
You can see that, by the way.
Oh, see,
What'd she do?
It's blurred
Y'all
out.
didn't see
fine.
that.
It's fine. It's blurred out. I knew what it was, but it's about
That was great.
it's about 5 minutes pass since
she's gonna
Sarah.
do a dildo.
Well, now if nobody knew what it
Yes.
was,
Now
they do
really people
now.
know.
You
Well
realize
done.
that wasn't visible on stream, so
Anyways, so about 5 minutes pass since Sarah bullshits her way through the rear guard. The rest of you are walking around the same path, same winding. The walls kind of rise up as the path kind of starts to. It's about wide enough for two people to walk shoulder to shoulder with relative comfort. And as you approach the outcropping, you see the man dressed in very ornate black leathers, in his black cloak and his black dragon mask, step out from behind a boulder and look at you expectantly.
I look at
I've got my
Imra.
hood drawn, by the way.
I look at Imra. Do you want me to handle this, or do you have this?
How do you plan to handle this?
I'll play it cool, unless you want to murder them.
Okay, so playing it cool is not murdering them. Okay, we're okay.
Fair. All right, that's fine.
Cool, murder.
All you have to do is say a pass.
All right, so I'll step forward and I'll say, out of character, what's the phrase again? Sorry, the Dragon Queen is awesome.
Dragon Queen lives.
Yeah, Dragon Queen lives.
He kind of studies you for a second.
I mean, in character, I said it smoothly. I just out of character. I'm really dizzy right now because of my meds. So
no worries,
forgive
no
me.
worries,
Sorry.
you're fine. He just kind of looks at you for a second before it gives you a nod. We're stragglers, I see. All right.
We're actually the last ones. There's some more back there, but they're
The kobolds.
yeah. There's kobolds and
Okay,
stuff.
kobolds.
There's
Fuck.
kobolds, but there were a couple of people. There were a couple of people that we avoided, but it looks like there's some adventurers that captured some of the kobolds and are trying to bluff their way through. So be on the lookout for them. You'll know it's them because they don't know the password very well. They seem unsure of the passphrase. And I give very detailed descriptions of the 4 people that were around the fire.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Nice.
that's hysterical.
It is fantastic. I am on board with this.
He'll give you a very serious nod. Thank you for the information. We'll keep a lookout.
No problem.
Go ahead and head up to camp. There should be warm food and drink for you.
There was one person ahead of us. Did you see?
Yes,
her?
she already passed by. She's
Okay, good.
probably already up there.
Excellent. All hail the Dragon Queen and keep up the good work.
So
As the DM, I'm so happy right now. Okay, so you guys managed to bluff your way as well as.
So we're not murdering everything. Is it just me? Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, you guys managed to
I can
bluff
go
your
back
way,
and murder them if you
also-
want. I mean, that is an option. I can
also
totally do it.
just fucked over the cultists that are trying to come through. So
That
Yeah.
was fantastic.
awesome. Anyways, all right.
There, now, as we get out of earshot of them, I go, there, now we don't have to worry about people behind us.
No cleanup. Yay.
Anyway, I actually didn't kill him.
Alrighty.
Well, technically,
Okay.
I did.
So are you gonna be waiting for your party now that you know that you've passed the rear guard, or are you gonna keep going?
Who say what?
Pretty much, I'm going to find some
Oh.
folks from the rear guard and pretty much talk them up some. Basically, like,
They're
Hey
there,
there,
not
yeah.
at all. Well, the rear guard is the people that you used the password on.
oh yeah, so I'm now at the main base.
You're on your way up towards the main
Oh,
base. You're
I'm
not there
going to the
yet.
main base.
Okay. All right. So the cultists have, as you approach, you notice that the cultists have set up a camp kind of in a hollow of one of these plateaus. As you get closer, you can tell that this plateau, this hollow is roughly shaped like a horseshoe. And there's different layers as well to this hollow as well. The lower portion of the plateau kind of it rises a little bit more gently than you've seen than the surrounding land. Um, but then once you get closer into the camp, the cliff walls just kind of rise pretty aggressively, about 150 feet tall. Um, Boulders. There's a bunch of boulder gardens. They're kind of forming jumbled heaps at the base of the cliffs. Um, the level shelves of the hollow as well as the plateaus are covered in long grass and brush and scrubby trees that grow kind of in patches. Um, there is a guard tower, 2 guard towers actually, that are built around the camp. One at the entrance to the hollow, and you can see one kind of on the top of a plateau, kind of towards the back of the hollow. These towers rise to about 20 feet high and are made roughly from like rough timbers that were lashed together with rope, so very very hastily made. They are large enough for a few lookouts, like 2 or 3 in the towers. The tower at the mouth of the hollow is manned by kobolds.
Fucking kobolds.
Fucking kobold.
And
Jesus,
you're not
man.
sure, but you could sort of tell that the tower above on the upper plateau is manned by people rather than kobolds.
Because kobolds aren't people. That's what we just heard,
Because
everybody.
kobolds are not people, exactly.
DM,
That
I have
checks
a
out.
question real quick. Sorry, out of character. Would it be possible to take a short break?
Sure.
I
Yeah.
wasn't kidding about the dizzy thing. It's getting actually worse for me, so I need to
Be right
stand
back.
up and walk around for a minute, if that's all right.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
I was on
I'll
a roll there. Sorry.
No, you were fine. I was trying to let you finish your on your roll, but I'm
Yep. Okay. Yep. Go for it.
Have you eaten? Oh wait, you had a list.
yeah.
Here's a choice of food and drink to satisfy anyone and everyone. You'll find something to please you to add to your evening's enjoyment. Something to please all tastes and age groups.
Show starts in 6 minutes.
Time now for your barbecue break. Treat yourself right now to that good old Southern style just right barbecue. Steeped in taste-tingling barbecue sauce, made just right from fresh, firm, choice ingredients. The recipe handed down for generations and cooked Southern style to tender perfection. Slowly, hour after hour, capturing the taste-tempting barbecue flavor. It's just right tender goodness, generously spooned on a fresh, soft bun for you. It's hard to wait. It smells so good. And oh boy, it is, lip-smacking good. Here it comes, your Southern-style, just right barbecue on a bun with all the delicious trimmings. A snack to remember. Enjoy it now along with your choice of hot or cold drinks. It's a favorite of all the family. Prepared and served just right. The only thing better than this barbecue sandwich is the next one. Just try the best barbecue in the land that made barbecue famous. It's Southern style, just right barbecue.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Flips, the new snack sensation. Flips,
The crispy, crunchy chip with a zesty, tantalizing flavor all its own. And an airy lightness that's so satisfying, but not filling. We make them fresh right here, so you can treat yourself to a cup or a bag full of America's newest chip-type snack while you're watching the show. Flips, deliciously different.
Show starts in 4 minutes.
Yes, Toddy, the chocolate malt in a can.
It's so good hot. It's so good cold.
It hits the spot with young and old.
Yes, toddy pleases everybody. Delicious chocolate malted toddy, made with rich, real milk, not powdered milk.
So come and get it, everybody. It's time to drink your chocolate toddy.
Delicious.
Show starts in 3 minutes.
They're at the movies, it's a big date. They love their popcorn, look what they ate. This kind of action, the main attraction. Oh boy, ain't love grand. He's buying lots of goodies, ice cream, Pepsi, and peanuts too. Living on love's not easy, you need your strength to woo. Now he returns, what's this she yearns? Refreshing Pepsi, a kiss he earns. Romance and pleasure, and for good measure, thirst-quenching Pepsi. For those who think young.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
Best popcorn in town is Manly's High Pop, in regular or jumbo cartons. Here's why. Take the tastiest, tenderest, scientifically grown popcorn, add pure, delicious seasoning and specially prepared salt. Then let the famous Manly machine work its magic on Manly popcorn, America's favorite popcorn. Crisp, savory, wonderful. Visit our concession stand now for Manly's High Pop.
Show starts in 1 minute.
The management of this theater thanks you for your patronage.
And now, on with the show.
All right, everybody, we are back. Let me get the thing changed. Oof. Excuse me?
Also,
Nothing.
some of you
My
may
lord,
want to keep
my lady.
Right.
Some of you may want to keep notes for what you find out in the camp because it's a lot. Especially if you poke well enough.
I'm always the note taker. I don't want to be the note taker.
I need to be poking something.
Yeah, me.
Well.
Did you take your pill?
What?
Nothing.
That's the requirement.
Oh, that one's empty.
Yes, commissar cookies.
Ta-da!
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 No.
I can't.
I can say I think we are live now, so.
BB!
BB!
I've been asking
Sorry,
about you in
MG.
Discord.
We haven't seen her in quite some time, so we were worried about her.
We were quite worried about her.
Having a great night, Vivi. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the lurk, hon.
You're alive.
Okay, so Psycho,
my
about
God,
how much time
kitty.
do you have left?
What?
He's already asleep.
Psycho?
Yeah, I'm fading.
Can you go for another 35 minutes?
Yeah.
MG, do you think we can go through this camp in 35 minutes?
Probably not.
Probably.
If we focus, stop making inappropriate jokes, and I take notes.
I thought we were going to have fun.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We've been
Okay.
having fun. Have you seen how much MG has smiled? She had a shitty day, and we've been making her laugh
was
and giggle
rough in the
incessant-
beginning,
without
but we got
without
there.
ceasing.
It was rough in the beginning, but we got there. It's fine. Are you good over there, Sofa?
I think Chris is home.
Yeah, she's being spoken to.
I see Douglas.
Hi, Chris.
He says
I don't know
hi,
who you are, but
Ari.
hi. I don't know who that is, but hi.
CX.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
He likes your costume.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
I've been a good boy this year.
Really?
Wow.
Wow. Fantastic. Anyways.
Look, it's even got a skirt.
So, it's also at this time, Sarah, that you can see there's a lot of tents around the camp. They're like circular huts made from like closely spaced wood or bone poles, depending on who made it. Covered in hide, mud, sod. The huts vary in diameter from like 10 feet to 25 feet, and then vary from 5 feet to 10 feet in height. Those at the mouth of the hollow around the first guard tower are occupied by kobolds. And they're the ones that are more
Fucking
crudely
kobolds.
built. They're more crudely built, decorated with animal skulls and other odds and ends that they decided to procure. So, and you can see either the kobolds are asleep or they're seated around fires, eating and talking amongst themselves about whatever kobolds talk about. But you have not seen any human cultists yet. Assume that it's layered by hierarchy. You do still have your party like 5 minutes behind you.
Yeah, I'll probably try to find where Chow is.
Okay.
With the kobolds?
No, not with the kobolds, with the
Okay, good.
humans.
Here, let me.
I mean, I heard that kobolds aren't even people. You can eat them.
You probably could, and I don't think the cultists would really bat an eye.
Savages. They're barely
Barely
even
even
sentient.
human.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
level
I was going
one.
with sentient, but yeah.
Level 1 on the map, for you, Iris.
Aw, thank you, TC.
Is you can see
Thank you, TC.
kobolds. just kind of meandering around, eating.
You're very sweet, huh?
Sleeping, doing whatever it is kobolds do after they raid a city.
Intense masturbation.
I mean,
every single one of them are just intense masturbation.
You can tell the cluster of tents, kind of above. So the dots, the dotted border is another wall going up. You can see the tents towards the guard post. Has people around it. Has a couple of guards just kind of patrolling the cliff side.
Sorry,
And
I'm trying to get oriented here. Is the northwest? Is that the entrance?
the level 1 where the guard tower is. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you. Sorry.
Yep. So you're assuming all the humans are on the second level.
So, quick question. What was the names of the people that they said were back at base? One was the asshole that
Sinrath.
Yeah. So
The
yeah,
other one they named drop was Monda.
Don't you apologize
and
for
she
us.
seemed pretty important since she was the one that was overseeing the whole thing, including Sinrath.
Okay. Just wanted to make some notes.
Mhm.
So Sarah's probably going to sit down at sort of like sit down there, kind of, she's come in, she's finally made it in. She's going to get some food. Good
She
drink,
going up to
probably.
the second level to find some spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right, TC. I love you, hon.
The energy on this level where all the cultists are at is a lot more celebratory. They are drinking, they are eating, they are celebrating their victory over the town.
I just imagine sort of like a German beer garden for some reason.
Yeah, pretty much. But they are enjoying some well-deserved chow and drink and rest and relaxation after murdering things.
As you do, and I'm going to join in because fuck me, I need some chow and relaxation after that hike.
You're gonna have a seat and find whichever food you can find and find a tankard not claimed and start to enjoy yourself.
Yeah. I'm going to enjoy myself. Kind of just sort of like ask him about, like, come on, somebody's got to have a good war story here.
Okay. While you do that, we're gonna go back to the other party. The rest of the party, actually. It's at this time that you guys make it to the entrance. You notice the guard towers. You notice how freaking tall the cliff walls are in this hollow. And there is nothing but kobolds on the first level, and they are giving you the stink eye because they don't like people.
Fucking kobolds.
Fucking kobolds.
Fucking kobolds.
These levels, is it going up or down as
up?
Up. Okay, so it climbs up towards the back. All right.
Do they even give me the stink eye?
They give everybody the stink. Everybody that's
I will
not a kobold.
growl back at those assholes.
Yeah, fuck off.
Did really one of them talk?
That was more like a fucker. What the fuck was that?
Assholes!
Without saying anything, Tish just beelines in that direction.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. They get up and run into a tent.
See, it is the safe word.
That was actually kind of awesome, Mac.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, they just get up and they run.
I go to the tent that they run into, and I say, if you do not show respect to those around you, I will burn this tent down with you in it. Am I understood?
Yes.
Good. I want a gold piece from each of you so that I know that you understood your lesson.
We're
Now,
kobolds. We don't
now.
carry gold.
You don't carry
have gold.
Well, what do you have?
Money grubbing little shit.
I have a rat skull.
Delicious.
All right, I'm burning down the tent.
I'll take
Like,
2.
here's some pocket sand.
Right? Exactly.
Are you sure
Here's
that's
a
a
scorpion.
wise decision?
Can we not?
Oh, I'm
we
not going
drew
to.
Tish
Calm
out
down.
of the
Calm
tent.
down. Calm down. I'm not going to. I'm just going to scare the shit out of them, making them think that I'm going to burn
Yeah,
it
as
down.
you say, I'm going to burn it down, they scream and try and scramble out of the back of the tent.
All right.
Do I hear any of the commotion from the kobolds, or is the party really loud?
The party's really loud. They are having
Good.
a great time.
She said good.
Well, this map is actually pretty big. I don't know if you'd hear it or not.
Yeah.
Right, especially with the celebration going on, and
I don't think she actually wants to hear it.
they would know. I mean, they probably wouldn't know anything was going on unless I actually started burning down the tents, which I'm not going to do.
And then they'd probably just assume it was part of the party.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, fireworks, bonfire. Fucking kobolds.
Fucking kobolds.
Okay.
I can't wait till kobolds show up in some other game.
I grab one at random. I grab one at random that is escaping the tent, and I try to pick him up and thrust him at really at Serena, and I go, apologize. It probably wasn't even the one that said anything.
Right now, it is pissing itself right now.
That's not an apology. That's disgusting. Apologize.
Oh. Please put me down.
Apologize.
I said I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear him say that. Okay, if he did apologize, I would just toss him to the ground. I toss him to the ground.
He's just gonna sit and hug his legs and just kind of rock back and forth.
I look at Imra. I don't think we're gonna find anything here.
I don't think we were stopping here. Jesus Christ! Let's go towards the non-kobold.
Are you done giving the? Are you done giving the kobold a shaken kobold syndrome?
I mean, is there an option where I could keep going? I could do that. I just figured we had more important things to do.
Give a shit. They're kobolds. They're like dungeon fodder. But he's gonna start crying if you do that. But sure.
You're lucky I didn't go with my first option. My first option was to grab one at random in the darkness, sever its vocal cords, and make it follow me around.
Holy shit, Alice!
But I didn't do that.
So how does alignment change work? Do you
want a congratulations for not doing that? Like
a little bit, yes. Part of me actually wants a congratulations for that.
Jesus.
I'm thinking Alice is disappointed that you're not her paladin.
No? That'd be horribly limiting.
Anyways.
Yeah, we'll make our way to the second level.
It's just kobolds on the first level. So as you move up to the second level, you also see the party and celebration going on. And you catch your fellow maid sitting around a fire, enjoying some food and drink, and just kind of really immersing herself in this group.
I make no move to acknowledge her.
If this was Werewolf, I would be trying to resist burning down the entire place. But fortunately, it's not, so I don't have to.
Jesus H. Christ. While they're distracted, why don't we let her do her thing? We go poke around. or we can join the party and send Tish to go.
Wait, is Imra dressed in her armor?
Yeah.
Yep.
So compared to everybody else around here, you probably look really fucking rich and important.
Probably.
All right, so Tish sidles up to Imra. You know, we could probably go all the way to the back where it seems like more important people are and get away with it with you just assumed to being an important person.
I mean, do you see me sitting here eating with these peasants?
Let's go.
Let's go.
I will take a position on, so like me and Fran, like right behind Imra.
I will be whatever
you'd
side
be in front.
Would that
So
be
we look
appropriate?
like-
Actually, I look at Imra because I'm like, I don't know if that's appropriate. Would it be appropriate for me to be standing in front of you?
You're like the announcement, yeah.
As long as you're making sure that there's no crowd in front of me. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
And
All right, so yeah,
I can be like, my lady, there's this going on.
Yeah, I just make myself look like somebody behind me is very important, and I start walking forward, and
Okay.
Growl threateningly at anybody who is being drunk in front of us and stopping too long.
Okay. They don't seem to really mind what you're doing. They're moving out of the way and enjoying their food and drink. The closer you go towards the back of the hollow, you spot a large tent that is kind of set apart from the others in an open space. You assume that this is probably reserved for some pretty important people. There is an honor guard of 4 of the giant cladded plate, like dragon plated veterans that you had seen surrounding Aware of Purple before she left the camp, or before she left the city of Greenest. And 4 guard drakes, which are larger, thicker, and more powerful than ambush drakes, posted to watch the tent. 2 of which are keeping anybody from going inside the tent. And the others are 2 of which are also posted with guard drakes, and the other 2 with their 2 guard drakes are just kind of not enjoying the festivities. They are alert and ready to fuck somebody up if they try anything.
Is there anybody going in allowed to be going in? Sorry, that was not English, but I hope you know what I meant.
Going in, no, but you do see somebody leave. 2 people, actually, 2 of which are dressed in the purple and golden robes, one of which is Sinrath, and he is exiting with a shorter woman with like kind of like a pixie cut, and they are speaking to each other and walking towards a large opening, like a large opening in the cave, in the entrance of the cave in the back here. I can't English either, it's fine. Basically, they're going towards the cave in the back that is also being guarded by veterans and guard drakes. You can't catch what they're saying, and the guards step aside and let them into the cave, and then step in front of it again and remain at their post.
So out of character, this is a bad thing. I understand that, but unless Imra says something, which Imra should say something, whatever direction that we were heading in, Tish is going to pivot and head in that direction.
Towards where Sinrath went?
Yes. Which, out of character, I'm telling you, this is a bad idea.
Tish. Just because Sinrath's going in that direction doesn't mean that the dragon eggs are in that direction.
They were in a cave. There's a cave.
I understand.
Fine, where do you want to go?
You also know that it's probably not a good idea to fight Sinrath.
Out of character, yeah.
It's like, Sinrath
has first-hand experience.
I was going to say,
yeah. This is not a fight we can win. It's like, yeah.
Emra is like, remember what happened in the middle of town? To me? Intimately?
Right. Where do you want to go? Want to go to the tent?
Yes, let's go to the tent.
Okay. Out of character, what do I know what Imra's actual title is? I want to say that Francesca has said it before. Francesca, sorry. But if I don't, then I will stop and ask. That's kind of the upshot.
By the way, what's your title?
Said what?
Have you announced her formally before? Like introduced? I thought you had, like Milady, blah, 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 with titles and all that.
I want to say yes.
I want to say you have. Okay. So.
I mean, it would take her about 3 hours to go through all of my titles.
Just the part that I
have
know.
the short one for the humans.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So we march up to the.
It goes by much faster in Elvish. It's fine.
Fair. I march up to the.
There's a lot of contextual explanation that you have to do in Common that you don't have to do in Elvish.
Exactly.
Like
we know what these words
Elvish,
mean. Yeah.
Exactly. You just say these words and people know exactly what that means.
All right, so yeah, we'll go up to the tent with the people up front and stuff.
Mhm.
Now
And
that Sinrath isn't there to recognize you, cool.
exactly.
That could have been terrible. Oh, hey!
The veterans,
Long
the
time
veterans
no
are going
see.
to look at you with their their faces are covered by a dragon-esque knight's mask.
Hey, I've
But
got
you
the
can
same
tell
one.
you can tell that they're you can tell that they are looking at you though.
She
And
said,
I
and the guard drakes by their sides, you know kind of how like a dog when it gets uncomfortable that somebody's getting close, their hackles kind of raised. That's what the guard drakes are doing right now as well.
sure. I'll get a respectable distance away and stop and say, now announcing Lady Imra, your mom, who's Bob with the shield and awesomeness of the glory and the glowing of the stabbing.
No, we don't want to do that.
Oh, we don't. Okay.
No, we don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because you're supposed to be a cultist,
Not
not
Well,
not
she's an important
not
person.
who you actually are.
All right. Well, then
Yes, we
I
don't-
will step up, and then I will pivot and step to the side and allow Imra to step forward. Then.
Yes, can we help you?
Unless you want me to keep talking. Sorry.
She has to think about this.
thinking we should have grabbed Sarah on the way.
Yeah,
This area
'cause
is off limits.
where's the prisoner?
We have several prisoners. You'll have to be more specific.
Monkish type, looks like a half elf.
I mean, we've got a couple of half elves.
All right, bring
I'm
me
not-
all of them. I'm here to interrogate them.
That's not my job.
I know it's hers. That's why she said, "Go get them."
I am not going to be moving from my post, and I suggest you move on.
Out of
asked you where the
character,
prisoners
I'm
were.
so glad Sarah's not here because she would be face palming at these efforts of just.
I thought it was a great plan,
How
actually.
do you guys not understand how security works?
I'm just
Well,
asking.
we expected there's two
I
of
asked.
them. One can leave.
I
That's
asked
why
where
there's
the
two.
prisoners were. They could tell me where the prisoners are, and
Yeah, actually,
then I can
Is
go to
their
where the
concern
prisoners
is
are.
not the prisoners or where they're at. They probably don't even know. They're not going to move.
Okay, but the first question didn't require them to move. It required them to tell me where the prisoners were.
So
We don't know where the prisoners are. Our spot is here. I suggest you move on.
Well, you're a bunch of useless.
hey, easy. Let's let it go.
So you know how many prisoners there are. You know that that some of them are half elves, and you don't know where they are. Is that what you're telling me? Excuse me?
Move.
Milady, we should move on.
I'm about to move my sword through his
No,
throat.
no.
I
I'm
get
trying to
the-
escort
I get the
Imra away now.
feeling like there's
This is a
scene at the
role
beginning
reversal.
of KOTOR in a bar
Tish is
where
like,
there's this bounty hunter, and you can talk to him, and he'll start counting. And if he gets to 3, he fucks your shit up.
He's not drawing it, but his hand and his companion's hand is on their weapons currently, ready to draw.
She had a point.
I
He
mean,
knew
I
a
was
lot
just
about him.
He
easy,
doesn't care.
easy. I look at them. I go, easy. We're moving on. She's just testy. It's been a very long walk.
The
And
fact
we
that
have a
Tish
task,
is now the
just
voice
like you
of
have.
reason with guards.
You have a
is
task,
hilarious.
just like I have a task. Our
If
task is
it's
then to
a
interrogate
long
the people.
day, I would go eat and drink instead of pestering the ladies' veterans. I have better things to do.
That's not our task. And I turned around and walk off. Throw his own words back at him. As I'm passing Imra, I go, hey, look, there's a bunch of, and I point to like kind of where number 3 is on here. There's a bunch of tents over here. Maybe they're over there.
As you guys move that way, we can go to the
still
group
didn't have to be
that
an
is.
asshole about it. Jeez, he was worse
We
than
can
a
move
high
to the
elf.
group that's currently talking with people like Sarah. I'm assuming it's Sarah, Cezanne, and Fran that are going around just chatting people up.
No, I thought Fran was with me and Imra.
Indeed,
Oh, is
yes.
she?
And
Oh,
Tish,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were standing behind her
Okay.
like bodyguards.
I was gonna say, Cezanne, are you asleep or are you are you going around talking with people like Sarah is?
I'm hanging in. I think I just stick with the group.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll make sure you're okay, Psycho.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't seem like the kind to go wandering off. He'd probably be
That's
afraid
fair.
of getting, you know,
All right.
squished.
Actually, knowing how he's been
Sarah-
playing, he's going to go with the kobolds. Make sure they're all okay after we just abused them.
Taking 1d4 sympathy damage.
Right.
Yeah.
So, MG, for Sarah, she's probably going to sort of like, you know, halfway through the party, if nobody's got a really interesting story that gives her any details about Sinra, Mornith, weaknesses, just, you know, juicy gossip, whatever. If she can't find any of that, what she's then going to do is sort of like suddenly realize, be like, oh shit, I've got to drop the loot off.
Oh, I've got to get my parrot out of the
Where's
oven.
the arsenal? Where's the arsenal?
So you can roll a perception for me real quick.
Yeah, but she'll probably ask people if she can't find it.
Yeah. No, if you're asking people, like roll a charisma of like investigation or something like
Investigation?
that.
Okay.
Perception, investigation, whichever you choose.
Okay. Investigation, 19.
Okay. Let's see here. So you're going around, everybody's pretty relaxed and possibly getting a little bit drunk, so they're pretty chatty. A couple of them, the most you get out of them is that praise the Dragon Queen for Tiamat's glory, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Sofa.
glory. I need to put this stuff away.
Check chat.
I'm going to lose my head in the morning.
A few of the people you've talked to are not full-fledged members of the cult. There's a couple initiates that you talk to working towards full acceptance. There's a couple of mercenaries here and there hired to kind of flesh out the camp's strength during raids or if it should come under attack. The kobolds are here. Fucking kobolds are here because their worshipful attitude towards dragons make them easy for a person by the name of Resmir and the other high-ranking cultists to manipulate, but they are not well liked or trusted by the other cultists, which is why fucking kobolds. There's a couple of people that would tell you that the cult has been ranging pretty far, pretty wide, on small raids to collect treasure. Greenus was the closest target to their camp and the biggest of all the towns they've attacked. And
yeah, I've
most
got some treasure here. She sort of like holds up a brown sack. It's like, where are we putting it?
Shit, I don't remember. This one you're talking to is extremely drunk. We do have prisoners for manual labor, though. That might be able to point it, I don't know, take it, whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
They're over there, and he'll point to where the rest of your party is currently headed.
All
Where's
right.
that?
And where can I
Ari.
get some sack time when I'm done?
Pick a tent with an empty cot and fall in it, I guess.
Oh, good. So, Sarah, noticing that people are pretty much pissed drunk and just using these tents, what she wants to do is find a tent for somebody who's got some armor that looks important. And she wants the armor.
Okay, roll investigation.
All right. 11.
You do not find any armor of interest.
Ah, drat. Well, then I'll move towards the prison.
If you guys would roll perception too, if you want to listen in on any of the conversations that are going on while you're walking around, by all means, go for it.
Oh, sure.
Perception.
20.
Ooh. Okay.
Not a natural.
Nice. I mean, it's still 20.
Yeah. Okay, what? No.
What?
Okay. Nothing. It's chat. Completely ignore. I'm just managing other things.
Moon. Jesus H. Christ.
Cuddles wasn't any better.
Like a pelt?
A pelt would require him to be dead. That's kind of, no.
Brutal.
What?
I mean, he doesn't have to be dead, but he will die without a pelt, so,
Yeah, to skin him would probably kill him.
I was trying to avoid having
she has the
side rail
knife.
everybody. I'm just.
Okay.
Anyway,
let's
sorry.
see. Why did Cezanne roll a performance check?
Why
All of a
not?
sudden,
It's like
Cezanne
perception.
fed into juggling.
It's like perception, but it's performance.
So Francisca, you hear a little bit of the conversations around you talking about Resmir, who is a black half dragon, just kind of like how Sinrath was, but Sinrath is blue.
What do I got?
Resmir is in charge of raising
Yeah.
the clutch of eggs that will be it's pretty much an open secret that he's the nursery head, and that once the clutch of dragon is hatched, they're going to raise them to help them bring about Tiamat's rise. That evil cult sort of thing. And the cave at the back is super off limits for anybody who is not aware of purple. And only a handful of guards and kobolds are allowed. Only especially the kobolds that are in charge of keeping the baby dragons, looked after, nursery hands, basically. And that that they've been here for a few months now, getting the camp set up and the hatchery set up. Tish,
Think yourself up. Oh,
you
ew.
hear from a drunk group that a
You
monk
slobbered on me, you bitch.
is of special interest to this Resmir. Why else would she keep the creature alive anyways? Basically talking about him like he's not a person.
I mean, he's a half elf. He's a bit of an abomination.
What
Oh my
she
God.
what she hopes to learn from the monk is anybody's guess. They're not entirely sure. But they don't want to be in the half elf skin or whatever's left of it when the questioning gets serious. So
Who heard that?
you did.
Oh, okay. Any indication of where said person is, or just them talking about him?
Just them talking about it.
Okay.
We're checking out the tents near number 3, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's where we're headed.
And you're headed that way to right, Sarah?
Yep.
Yep.
Sarah's main goal, though, is she wants to. I mean, ideally, she wants to find somebody in a purple robe who stepped out for a piss and, quietly strangle them.
Good luck with that. Roll of perception.
Okay.
Just do it.
20. Wouldn't that be funny if it was a 20? No, it's 9.
You do not see any of the wearers of purple. The last two you saw went into the cave, and it is heavily guarded right now. So.
Yeah.
But you manage to you kind of hook up with the rest of your party as you guys kind of meander around the tents, kind of like acting like you're looking for a place to sleep, stuff like that. As you round a tent, kind of towards the back against the cliffside, there is a half elf tied to a stake. He looks severely beaten. And it looks like he's been denied food and water. He looks.
Is it a New York strip?
Oh my God.
What?
Steak.
Nothing.
The steak.
Steak.
It's the steak a New York strip
Dumbass.
was the question. Yes,
Oh my
keep
God.
going. Just keep
Can't
going.
take you guys anywhere.
Why is Cuddles not stabbing Maid? That's my question. But anyway, go on.
But you.
Eh.
Yeah, so he's looking pretty. There's not really anybody guarding him at the moment. His guard's probably pissed off and went to go get drunk and eat shit.
Okay. Walk right into the clearing. And all bluster and take a bit of my canteen and splash it in the guy's face to get his attention. I'm saying, "Hey, you prisoner!
Oh,
He
this is a
kinda-
good way to introduce yourself.
We're interrogating you.
can-
Let's go." And I
he
step
looks
to
a
the
little
side.
confused.
I step to the side so Immer can step up, and as I do that, I'm going to get behind and start untying him.
How
You're
much
not the-
visibility do we have to other parts of the
You're pretty
camp?
obscured. You can hear. I mean, you can still hear the party going on, obviously because it's super fucking loud. But I mean, it's just you guys in this clearing at the moment. You can roll perception if you would like.
I would.
Go ahead.
And to be clear, I'm saying it that loud. Like, I'm not like, "Hey, blah, blah," you know, it's more of like, if anybody's in earshot, if anybody's in earshot, there's an excuse for what we're doing. And if nobody's in earshot, that's just perfectly fucking fine.
Okay. So he's tied to the post, right?
Working on that.
Okay. So I step up to him, and I'm going to kinetically deliver some laying on of hands.
Nice.
Wait, what? Sorry, I'll have to repeat that.
I'm going to kinetically deliver some laying on of hands.
Gonna backhand him and heal him at the same time.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
He's gonna be very confused because as soon as you backhand him, he feels the magic energy of your lay on hands go through him, and he's just gonna blink.
Now
fuck?
pretend like that hurt.
Ow.
Good job, MG.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
He's like really
now
confused
pretend like
right
you
now.
liked it.
Right?
Oh, more
Now moan for me.
Who
Now say,
are
"Oh
you
shit,
people?
oh shit" is your safe word.
Who
Snickle
are
friend.
you people?
The people who are here, the people who are going to get you out of this situation. And I pull the collar thing,
Oh, I see you got
the
here without
choker
raising an
out of the
alarm.
inventory.
Of course we did. I stick a dagger in his back, not like to stab him, but to poke him, and I go, "It's in your best interest to shut the hell up and follow.
This is a very
You're
strange
you're a
rescue.
you're a prisoner. Or do you want to fight your way through all of these people to get out?"
I'd rather not. I was doing quite
Oh,
fine.
great. Then you're going to shut the hell
Oh,
up and do what
yes.
we
You
said.
seemed like you were doing great.
Hold on, wait. What do you mean?
You had them right where you wanted them, right?
Razmir is very chatty when she comes to interrogate me. Let's just say that. Is it fun?
I mean, I can't argue with
No,
it.
but
Good strategy.
I had a knife in my boot that I was going to use eventually, but I guess this will do.
Would you rather we leave you here? I've got.
I start tying him up again.
I can interrogate you a couple more times if you'd like, and then we can leave you here.
I mean,
if
he's
that's what
pretty
you prefer.
weak, so if you want to pick him up and take him with you, you can, but he seems to think he can learn more information if he stays here a little bit longer.
All right, I tie him up.
But, what?
You lot really can't make up your mind, can you?
I
Look,
very confused.
if the half elf wants to stay here and learn more information,
Did Nesmir
but
give you
first,
that choker, by the way?
he did. He was extremely concerned about you. He was the one who asked us to make sure that we tried to get you out of this place. So,
But if you want to stay, you're tied up again.
If you make it out of this, then
All right, fine. I'll go with you. Keep the boy.
I start untying him again. Jesus Christ. Or by Bahamut's wings. God bless it.
You guys are untying him. You'll have to carry him, though. He is very weak. We have to carry me. Sorry. Good.
Wow, that sounds like a job for Francesca, and I don't carry him.
Oh my god. I'll get him. It's just more cover. I don't want people noticing that I'm dragonborn.
Well, the problem is now we're going to be seen taking away the prisoner rather than escorting him.
Well, we can escort him around the backs of those tents.
Where's
Along
your
this,
chatty interrogator anyhow right now?
I'm
we
More
can
than likely attending to her clutch of eggs. I don't know.
Oh,
You had
lovely.
mentioned the clutch of eggs, didn't you?
how many
Ah.
eggs and what colors?
Oh my god.
I am not sure what colors they are, but assuming if their keeper is black dragon, I'm assuming they are black dragons, but I cannot confirm.
Does it really matter what color they are?
It does.
It does a little bit. Black dragons are probably not the most fun to deal with
Is there
on
any
account of their poison.
is there any actual way we're going to rescue those eggs?
Rescue?
Why would you want to
the
rescue a
eggs?
black dragon egg?
Do you want them being raised by these people?
No.
Okay, well
But
there
why
you go.
would we?
Chromatic
I would
dragons
rather
are
abort
always
them.
inherently evil. You know that chromatic dragons, no matter how they're raised, are pretty much inherently evil.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
I get my
her
scrambled eggs.
concern is first that the mortals don't get to play with the eggs.
Oh,
Then we can deal with
absolutely.
what to do with the eggs.
Why did you refer to them as mortals?
At
She
the
does refer
current
to them as
moment,
mortals.
it's probably not a good idea to go into the hatchery when there's literally 3 wearers of purple in the same place at the same time. Regardless of how much you want to kill Sinrath.
Aren't you mortal too?
Allegedly.
Cool.
Someone has a inflated opinion of themselves.
That's why I'm here.
Emra shrugs and is like, I guess I'm technically immortal until proven mortal.
You were proving that
by
yesterday.
By that rule, all of us are.
I had my ass handed to me. That doesn't mean I died.
If anything,
You
it
were
backs up her
stabbed.
story.
Exactly.
Still here.
Can I'm a very sneaky person. Can I try to help the group sneak out without getting caught? I mean, most people are sleeping anyway, right? At this stage, I mean, is the party winding down?
Sleeping, getting drunk, partying, yeah.
That's why I was
Yeah.
suggesting sneaking behind the tents along the.
Because then all you have to
the
worry about is
cliff
the
wall.
kobolds, and the kobolds are pretty easy to scare into submission. So
Yeah, I'm not worried about those kobolds. I think I've got them pretty handled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's
sneak out
around the
Meanwhile, while you
bottom
lot do
curvature.
that, I want another go at trying to find a way into that cave. There has to be more than one. You'd have to
I-
be-
are you sure about that?
Actually.
I stop.
Are you sure about that?
I stop and I'm like,
It's a cave, not a tunnel.
I really want to.
Yes, but do you really think that somebody would be stupid enough to have themselves a way where there's only one way in or out?
It makes it very defensible.
It
Guarded
also
by
makes
this
it a
many
very
people,
good place to die.
yeah.
You've only seen one entrance to the cave so far, and it is heavily guarded.
Yes.
Hey, person who's gotten all of this information. Is there another
Yes.
way in or out of the cave?
Not that I've seen or heard of, no. I've only seen them go in and out that one entrance, and that's about it.
I look at Sarah, I'm like, I cannot
I
describe
also-
to you how much I really want to go in there, and I really want to come out with all of the eggs, but I really think I shouldn't.
want to break all of the eggs, but apart from that, I don't want to go in there to break the eggs right now because that would be suicidal because there'd be at least 3 people who would want me very dead. No, I
And at
want to go
least
in
one
there to
of them-
find out what else is waiting for us when we get in there. I also want to find anywhere
assuming
where
more
they have
drakes.
their weapons stored, where they might take care of their injured, and where they're keeping all of their loot.
And we could always start setting tents on fire.
That's what I'm thinking. But that doesn't give us the information.
The monk will let you know that the plunder from the nearby settlements is stored inside the cave as well. But no one but Resmir knows how much is in there and where it's at.
That's why they're getting all the stuff that's for the dragons when they hatch.
That's fine. That
Okay.
rules out the plunder. Now, where are they keeping their weapons?
So does Resmir actually stay in this camp, or does Resmir leave?
As far as he can tell you, she's been here for months and has not left. She is the keeper of the dragon clutch, so she does not go far from them.
Tish looks at Imra and goes, I want to know all of this information too, but knowing it here is very dangerous.
I was gonna say, the longer I stay here untied, the more
It's no longer obvious
suspicious
that
it
we are
looks.
interrogating them. It's very obvious that we are liberating him. Can we do this like right outside of the camp? We don't have to leave. We just need to get out of this immediate
I
area.
would like to leave, if that is okay with you.
You lot do that. I'm going to look around some more, except for that cave.
Right, so we're sneaking along the bottom curvature towards the left.
Okay.
Before you guys go,
Is
I'll
there
let you know that I'll meet up with you back where the rear guard was.
so like I'd like to make it like around like here with the party.
Yeah. And can I
So
like stay just ahead of them to try to clear the way? Like that way, if there's a mistake made and someone's caught, it's just me and they don't necessarily see the people behind me. Or that I at least make it easier for them to sneak. Is that possible?
What was that? Sorry.
So I want to be not with them. I want to be just slightly ahead of them so that they can see me. And kind of clear a way. And if I stumble or screw up and I get caught, they're not seen.
Okay.
And they can react
fair.
to that. All right.
Go ahead and roll stealth as well as perception.
Per stealthtion, if you will.
Stealthtion.
Yeah.
If you will.
Self-deception?
15 on perception.
Okay.
I was born in the darkness.
And 25 on the stealth check.
Damn.
Jesus. Okay. You're very sneaky, Tish.
I am.
As you make your way, and with that 15 perception check as well, you find the safest route through that your party can follow. That's kind of out of the way of cultists and people. And once you get to the slope that goes down to the first level, you kind of look kind of like you're looking across the street to make sure that there's nobody really looking in that direction because it's so open. As far as you can tell, everybody's sitting around fires with their backs to it, just, celebrating and going to sleep or doing their own thing. It is starting to get a little bit dark as the sun is going down.
Was there anything at the number 1 that was down here?
Oh yeah, down 2 down from where the icon is. I think that's where he was.
Yes, as you're sneaky, you pass more stakes with like 3 people tied to it. There are more prisoners.
Fuck!
Are they alive?
Can we prevent the paladin from saving them?
They are all conscious and looking at you with big, wide eyes.
Fuck.
Do I encounter them before they do?
How tall is this? The cliffs next to us?
150 feet.
Simple. We'll just jump.
That's up.
Yeah, we'll jump up 150 feet. It's fine.
I'm almost that tall, right?
If I encounter them,
I'll
I'll
do that
actually.
with a key point.
They're not making any noise, but
I'll
one
just-
of them is mouthing at you. Please help.
I put my finger up to my lips, and I will cut the ropes as I walk by. But I'll keep walking, like doing the sneaky thing. I'll let Imra deal with it.
They aren't quite as starved and meek as your monk companion because they weren't being interrogated. They were just being used as work, for like a word camp. So they are able to sneak and move on their own.
Okay.
And they're going to stick very close to the party because adventurers.
Yeah, because if I let them go, I stop them and I push them to let them know, hey, there's people behind me without talking. There's people behind me. Go to them. You don't stay with me.
Okay.
So we continue?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Tish, you take a look and make sure nobody is looking in that general direction. Once you know it's safe, you can turn and gesture to your party to start moving.
Yep. and do that until we get all the way out.
Okay. Yeah, the kobolds, a good majority of them are no longer outside. They're in their tents. The ones that you scared have told a good majority of the kobolds not to fuck with you. So when they see you, Tish, they kind of just go running into their tents or staying away.
Yeah, if I see
Okay.
any and any look at me, I'll just raise my eyebrow. Like, you know, are we doing this? Because I'll fucking do this.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna mess with you guys.
All right. So I will, each time I see one, I will stop to make sure that whatever kobold it is scampers completely out of the way so that the ones behind me aren't seen at all.
Hey, no, they're not even scampering. They are fucking running out of your way.
Fair enough.
They are not fucking with that.
All right, and then we'll get out that way. We'll proceed that in that fashion.
So we make it out.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Okay. So
Sarah will be so proud of us.
I look over at Francesca and I'm like, okay, come with me.
Hi, baby.
And I backtrack along the top of this cliff and light a series of like over the lip so that it's not obvious. But I light some torches and start throwing them over the cliff towards the tent.
Out of character, before we do that, we know we have one party member still inside.
Oh, do we?
True. She's
Yeah,
doing
Sarah did say...
I'm doing stuff for the background with Sarah, too.
Iris did multiple times say that she was going to stay inside. Sorry, I just wanted to...
Like the entire time, though?
How long?
She's just doing some extra investigation. I've
No,
got
that's what I'm saying is she might be done by the time we get out. I just wanted to, like I said, out of character jump in and go, maybe not yet.
You're right. You are correct. I hold my action.
So, Sarah, based on what you rolled, unfortunately, with a 5, you figure
Yeah, that was a
nobody gives you any.
natural 1.
Yeah, nobody really gives you any new information, and there is no evidence that you can find so far of a back entrance to the cave. There is only one entrance.
Which is really freaking annoying.
It is, but
is what it is. So
And
at
it
least
ain't
I
what it
can
ain't.
say that I did exactly what I got paid for.
It's true.
Well, we found all their loot.
Yeah.
We know exactly where it is.
Well, and honestly, aside from bringing back loot, this guy or this monk is literally everything that the guy was asking for.
Well,
because he's got all the info.
Sarah basically wanted to know, okay, if you're going to attack this camp, like where specifically in the camp are they going to have, any medical sort of facilities? Where are they going to have their weapons?
No, I'm fully supportive of that. Yeah.
But by the looks of things, pretty much every single thing of value is inside the cave.
Yep.
And ironically off limits to the majority of their army, which makes it very easy to attack this camp.
As far as you know, yes.
It's very easy, but I mean, we're not doing it for a reason because honestly, everything in here out levels us.
No. Like, out of character, I get that.
Yeah, sure.
In character as well, it's more like, I'm one person, I'm not a fucking army.
Yep.
And this is a good 150 people or so.
So are you just casually walking back to the entrance, Sarah, since people pretty much believe that you are one of them?
Yeah, no, she's very much sort of... You've got the whole Agent 47 level end music going right now, and she's just kind of marching out.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So you reach the entrance at the same time your other party members do, and they seem to have procured more prisoners. How about that?
Good on you.
Set them free. God damn it.
And before Immer runs off to go do her thing, if we're gonna do that, I want to torch the kobold's tents too.
I wouldn't do that. That would give it away that we've been here. They might pick up and move camp, and then we'll never find the eggs.
It's gonna take a lot.
Were you all discussing this, by the way?
What's that?
Were you all discussing
We're not
this,
with
by the way?
Sarah.
Oh.
I thought we were. No, she said.
Yeah,
she said she met up at the same time we left.
She met up with you guys.
Okay.
Are you guys towards the entrance?
No, we're gonna walk away before we have a conversation.
Yeah, we're not gonna have this
as
conversation.
you're walking, about 5 minutes has passed since you pulled what's his bucket, Leosin, from his pike. As you're walking, you hear, kind of back behind where the second level was, some commotion. Sounds
Well,
like somebody found that the prisoners are gone.
time to
Knows.
skedaddle.
Yeah, that takes care of all of that. All right, fair.
Time to
Okay.
go.
Time to get the hell out of Dodge.
And it's
Yeah,
after
I-
Psycho's bedtime, by the way.
Yep.
I look
Yep.
at Sarah. I look at Sarah and I go,
Congratulations!
I think that they know that we were there.
Oh, fuck.
Congratulations, you finished chapter 2.
Yay.
Are we level 4 now?
Huh?
Yay.
We're level 4 now?
Level 3, actually.
That's close.
I'm
Hey, cool.
curious, by the way, MG.
Hmm.
Is this all that you expected of Sarah or more? Because you were
I
like,
knew she
oh, I
would-
can't wait till she gets to chapter 2.
I know, and she fucking shined through that. So yes, this was her element.
Yeah, we didn't fight a single thing.
Nope.
I want everybody to
'Cause
note
most
that
people-
Tish did
here's
not
the
kill
thing, 'cause
anybody.
Most people see enemies are like, I want to fucking kill that. Iris, aka Sarah, was like, I want to think this through. They don't know who I am. And they
I was like-
recruit random ass people all the time. I'm just gonna act like I belong here, and it works. However, the more you go through this story, that will not work because you guys will become more and more familiar to the Cult of the Dragon as thorns in their sides. It's
Well-
kind of a good thing that Sinrath didn't see Imra because he would have immediately recognized who she was. No rolls, no nothing. Like, I know who that is. She's supposed to be fucking dead. Get her.
Yeah, I was
Get
like,
her.
thank God we didn't just
Nah,
walk in like, hey,
I'm not that girl.
friend.
I know all us high elves look the same, but
Yeah,
I'm
which
not
is
that
hilarious
girl.
because
you
you have
totally
a-
killed her. I was there. I watched it. It was fantastic.
So it's like, oh, what was it? It was like,
Well, if you think about it, you're the same. You look the same. You're wearing the same armor. Your armor is dented in the same spot where he stabbed you. It's like that's an awful coincidence.
So whoever faced Sinrath would get a -4 penalty to whenever they were bluffing with people that were like within his immediate cohorts, so like the guards. They were not having any of it. However, if she came face to face with Sinrath, it's an automatic fail. Like he's like, I know who that is. Get her. Fucking kill that bitch. I thought I stabbed her.
I don't know why, but the way you're saying "get her" reminds me of the original Ghostbusters, where they're sneaking
Get
up
her.
on. I have a plan. It's like they sneak up on the ghost. They're like, "Get her!" And they're like, "Get her? That was your plan? Get her?"
Exactly.
Like a good idea at the time.
Exactly.
You
So
are
fun.
all level 3. Yay!
Woo! Hey,
I think you get your thing now. Trish.
Yeah, I
Tish.
do, Tish. Yeah. So
I kept calling her Trish. It stuck.
yeah.
Fraulein, this is
Psycho,
what you
are you
get.
up? Psycho, are you up at all?
Yeah.
Out of character, just really quick, and we don't have to role play through it, but Tish is going to find time in the downtime after this to talk with you and start learning stuff. She's becoming a arcane trickster.
Oh, okay.
So
By the way, Psycho, I'm sorry you don't get more time for RP. I'm trying to include everybody.
Oh, that's fine.
Are you sure? Because I feel bad.
It was a
but-
He's so
very
cute.
chaotic session.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
No.
You've played with us before, Psycho.
What do all these ways
That was
do?
chaotic?
What do all these what do?
Well, I'm now level 3.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Hover over game rules. Upper left-hand corner under D&D Beyond. Don't. Yeah. Now, wherever or monk is, middle click, so you open a new window. And there you go. Now you can choose the ways.
Okay.
I have no bloody clue what archetype I'm gonna make. Francisca.
Oh, that's
There's
right.
no
You
dra-
get your archetype too.
Everyone
I get
does.
my oath.
Well, I got
Oh, you
mine.
get your. Oh my
level
God,
2.
we're getting
Yeah.
into it. Woo!
Oh my god,
it's
she
gonna be
just got way too excited.
It was
Break
really
3,
exciting.
where your
I don't
character
have
actually
to be a babysitter anymore. Yes.
Can Ari be like the throwing it back?
Throwing it back. I was just gonna ask if
Oath
she could
of
be the
the
throwing it back
Ancients.
oath.
Woo, let's fucking go.
Not Oath of the Ancients. Oath of throwing it back. Thank you very much.
Yes,
what I
oath
said.
of throwing it
Oath of
back.
the
Yeah.
Ancients.
I'm talking to
Fuck up.
MG.
Yeah.
The one
MG
with
keeps
the-
saying ancients.
Oath
No.
of the Ancients. No, it's Oath of throwing it back.
All right. So I put myself to level 3. What do I? How do I get? Oh, do I have to hit
She
the right
gets
arrow?
smite. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Look at me
Jesus.
taking more fucking healing.
But Death Clerk doesn't mean I let people die.
Well, it's because the paladin's just handing it out like fucking candy.
Well, it's because it's the paladin.
I know.
That is the problem with the paladin. Oh, I'm sorry.
Healing
Do you
for
have a mild
you.
limp? Here, let me go
Healing
ahead and
for-
take care of that for you. Stop!
Divine smite. Also, what is the channel divinity for?
I do like the
Oath of
idea of
Ancients?
Shadow Step.
You get Shadow Step at level 3?
No, I get it level 6, but I do like the
Okay, I was
idea
like,
of it.
holy shit. But yes, you
I
Shadow
get
Step is
Shadow
literally...
Arts before that.
How do I?
You
Sorry,
to-
I.
scroll-
It says I have no spells known, but that's not
so
true.
keep going till you get to your character sheet. So
Here,
do the arrows.
MG, let me
No,
share
no,
my screen
no.
because you're behind me.
No. I see it. Go to add spells right there below it.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah,
Let me
just
share my
share
screen so we
screen.
we don't have a delay.
Right there.
Hold on. I know it's right there, but I want you to be able to keep up. That's all. All right, so right
Okay.
here, add spells.
That's
Oh, there it is, and it
Discord
is.
now,
Oh,
so-
there it is. 0 of
so-
3.
I hate
Okay,
it.
I didn't know that it was going to do that.
Can my
all day
arms of the
bullshit.
astral self be tentacles?
No.
Okay.
So you get to choose 3 cantrips, which you get to use indefinitely.
Pull the dead.
And Mage Hand,
Pull the
I get
dead.
Mage Hand. I
I was
get
gonna
automatically, right? I don't have to take
Uh-huh.
that. Okay.
Uh-huh. I
Well-
would do firebolt.
Do Toll the Dead, and then we can just we
He
can hire a
doesn't have
bard
he,
to.
she does not have Toll
yeah.
of the Dead as
Yes,
a as
yes,
a
Right there.
Right
Yeah, I
there.
do. It's right here.
Oh, there it is. What?
Or
Maybe
we
she
could just
does
have a
Toll of the
bard
Dead.
follow us around and be like, "For whom the bell tolls."
And it goes
Jesus
ding,
Christ.
ding, ding, and I get
Okay, so I do
Time
Toll of the
marches
Dead,
on.
Thunderclap, and possibly Ray of Frost if you wanted to, but
Well,
Thunderclap is really nice.
she's probably going to take Minor Illusion.
Okay.
Because she is supposed to be along that.
So hit
road.
the add to your
Which-
right.
Which bolt?
So go to Minor Illusion, then there's an add spell on the right.
Which bolt is at the bottom that you might find interesting? Also,
Okay.
So
Do I just hit learn here?
yes.
yeah, or up there next to minor, where it says minor illusion at the top.
So just hit learn.
All right. And then what now? You said you want me to take Toll of the Dead, or is that a joke?
No, that was a joke.
It is a
Okay.
really good cantrip though if you want
It is
massive damage.
nice. It does 1d8 or 1d12 if they've already taken damage.
Mhm.
But scroll down to which bolt.
Ooh, which
I
bolt
don't
is-
get it.
Keep going.
There's nothing below.
It's
That's a
it's
first
not a
level spell, right?
cantrip. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's a first level spell.
Yeah.
You'll want it as a first level spell though.
Gotcha. Let me do my illusions first, though. I mean, sorry, my cantrip. Sorry. Woo.
Whoop! Don't do that.
Yeah, that was terrible.
You can't.
Maybe dancing lights.
Can you
Again,
do
keep in mind she's
prestidigitation?
not going to be like she's not a replacement for Psycho. So her taking
Right.
offensive spells is I don't know.
Can she do prestidigitation?
Well, it's hard for her to take offensive spells anyway. Aren't like I thought arcane tricksters were required to take like illusion spells and
Nope, they can use any spell under the wizard tree.
I thought I had limitations too. Hold on a second. Let
yeah,
me go
I'm
get my
pretty
PHP.
sure there are limitations.
It would.
D&D Beyond wouldn't let you do certain spells if
Exactly.
that was the case.
D&D Beyond wouldn't let you do it if you can't do it.
Also, if you want to know what guard drakes and ambush drakes look like, real quick. Tyranny of MG is where they will be at. It's a guard drake.
I think Although I think I think you guys are right. In Psycho, I think what it ends up being
this is an
is
ambush
that if I don't go along the illusion route for at least some, if not most of mine, it doesn't dovetail with everything else that I get. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to figuring shit out as a character.
Yeah.
When you just level up.
Can I make improvised weapons a Kensei weapon?
What? That's no.
Improvised weapons is like using a pencil, dear.
Yeah, I know, but I want basically a Kensei weapon. I want using a pencil to be an extension of my body.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
I'm not mad. I think that's hilarious.
I mean, improvised weapon, you can use really anything that's usually not a weapon as an improvised
Yeah,
So,
but
hold on.
Kensei weapons is part of Path of the Kensei. You have to choose 2 weapons to be Kensei weapons. One ranged and one melee.
So I was half right. Mage Hand has to be one of
I
the
thought you were
3.
doing Wave of the Shadow.
I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm just looking, because
Oh,
this has
okay.
Agile Parry. If you make an unarmed strike as part of an attack action on your turn and are holding Kensei weapon, you can use it to defend yourself as if it is a melee weapon. You gain +2 to AC until the start of your next turn, while the weapon is in your hand and you're not incapacitated.
Huh.
So basically, I become tankier when I have a pencil in my hand.
Okay. Give me a second.
And magic Kensei weapons. Your attacks with Kensei weapons count as magical for the purposes of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks or damage. So
I'm
I
not
kill a
sure if you can use
dragon
a
with a
pencil.
pencil.
I was like, I'm not sure if you can use a pencil as a Kensei weapon.
Riddick begs to differ.
Okay, that's not
And
D&D though.
Vin Diesel plays D&D though, so
No. He's also not a Kensei.
he was a witch hunter.
Okay.
I mean, he did do most of his fighting hand to hand.
I'm sorry, does the spell Friends not get a save?
I don't think so. Isn't that what they used at the end of the
You just have advantage on charisma checks.
Yeah, when we
Yeah.
watched the thing with the throwing it back paladin, they used it at the end of that.
It's a it's targeted to yourself rather than towards the other person.
Is it? Because it's only directed at one creature.
It's the range / area is self.
Yeah, I see that. Interesting. That seems broken. So yeah, I get 3.
Prestidigitation.
Really?
Yeah. Like as a rogue with prestidigitation, hell yeah. Look at all that shit you can do.
Look at all that random shit you can do.
Prestidigitation is arguably one of the best things in the game. So
It is, and
All right,
especially for an arcane, like it is like the staple of arcane tricksters.
All right, and then I get what 3 first level spells too?
Scroll up and it'll tell you.
I believe it's 5, but just double check.
Pretty sure it was said 3.
Keep going.
3. Okay,
It's
yes,
3.
right. Oh, 3 cantrips, 3 first level spells. Sounds about right.
Yeah, and then it says specifically. I'm going to read this because the other one said like you get 3 cantrips, but one of them has to be Mage Hand. Like you get it for free, but it's you're actually only getting 2.
When do I get to raise dead?
Eventually.
Like the basic raise dead, which I think raises them as zombies, is like at level 5 or something.
Okay.
I don't even remember.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, it also costs you 10,000 gold each time you cast it. If you're talking about resurrection.
Yep, it is.
No, I don't want. I mean, I don't want
In
to.
second edition, you can get it a lot earlier, but it was reincarnation. You came back as something random, which really sucks.
talking about create dead.
Create.
She wants
Okay.
Skeletors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, raise dead. You still have to be like level 5, I think. It's like a 3rd level spell.
Alice,
MG?
since you are now looking at your
Yes.
first level spells, look at Witch Bolt.
Would I be allowed Way of the Cobalt Soul if I wanted it? It
Not
says this is
cobalt.
unofficial material.
Fucking
Yeah,
cobalt.
because
Not cobalt. Like
I know.
Cobalt Soul is Matt Mercer's personal. So no, it does not exist in this world. The Cobalt Soul
Aw.
is not a monk monastery that even exists in Toril.
Psycho and I were both correct.
If we were playing like Critical Role content, it would, but
you know,
We just
three.
like it because it seems like the thinking side of Made. So, okay.
You know, 3 first level wizard spells of your choice, 2 of which must come from the enchantment and illusion spells on the wizard spell list.
Mm. I can't choose.
Well, I'm gonna go. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Night.
Night night. Thanks for being here.
Thank y'all.
Thank
Hope you were having fun.
Hate it.
What?
The new Discord sounds terrible.
Can I? Wait a minute. Hold on.
that's conjuration, not enchantment.
I know.
Is there
But
anything else I need to do to level up other than select level 3?
Nope, I don't think so.
so I can mentally command the serpent to move up to 15 feet and interact with an object. Would that be like picking a lock?
Fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes, lighting fire, serving food, and pouring wine.
Oh, it's nothing. Okay. I can't. Okay.
Picking locks. Go pick that lock for me.
Servant's cool.
Right?
And we're not rolling for hit points each level, are
No.
No,
It does
that
it for
does
us
it for you
automatically.
automatically. Yep.
Could it be go into that cave and retrieve all of the
No.
retrieve an egg from that cave in there, please?
I don't think
No.
specific orders like that works.
Yeah. Do I want silence or hold person?
Silence.
Done.
Hmm.
Prayer of love. All the cleric. I got prayer of healing and silence.
Oh,
All right,
I have minor illusion now.
Ari, how did you do this one the first time you played this campaign? Just
There
curious.
was so we bluffed our way. Actually, I was a bard, and I did performance checks past the entire first half of the people, and then once we outside the gate or outside the camp, we actually found a cave that led back to right around where number 1 was. So we just went through the cave and bypassed half the camp, and then when we got all of our prisoners, we just went. I actually think we so the cave was like one way. We couldn't go back through the cave, so we climbed the cliff wall and put down ropes and basically got all the prisoners out that way. And we're like, okay, run. And then we pulled out our bows and started raining arrows down on the camp.
Nice.
And then
So a little bit different, but still
yeah,
bluffed your way through.
cut our rope and ran. So
Good solid plan.
Wait, did you say you got minor illusion as well?
Yeah, I got minor illusion.
Oh, nice.
I did it.
Minor illusion.
I need to find out what all these spells do, but
That is sick. What? Inflict wounds is 3d10?
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
It's a touch spell though.
Yeah, but I'm going tank cleric.
Yes, but this is why I told you to go cleric, because they're fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I've literally exploded a
war
werewolf
clerics.
with guiding bolt. I have watched somebody die, like crumple to the floor with my inflict wound. Like literally just wounds open everywhere. They die.
Oh my
War
god.
clerics are devastating.
I'm
play a
so
war
excited.
cleric.
I've never played anything
am.
but healers.
I play a war cleric.
And now I
she's
can
so
cast
much fun.
4 first level spells.
I
This
play
escalates quickly.
I play a Protector Azimir war cleric, whose father was a celestial, so she is like, she's basically half celestial, but she's technically an Azimir. So instead of having ethereal wings, her wings are real. They are like
so
actual wings.
so because Psycho left,
All the cameras are off.
all the cameras are
Matt's
yeah.
back to being the dungeon mistress.
Well,
as,
she could end stream now.
as it should be. What?
I
mean, what?
Oh,
I'm thinking about using illusory script to basically use it like the doctor uses his like fake ID. Like it's
nice.
Psychic paper.
Psychic paper.
Yeah, psychic paper is like, this is whatever you want it to be. Here you go.
Yeah, we were sent here by the guild of
Lord.
something other. I almost said the Bards Guild, but what the fuck are they going to
The Bards Guild, yeah. The Jesters Club decided to have you come and entertain everybody while we're here. It's fine.
It's fine.
Toss a coin to your Witcher, whole valley of plenty.
Meanwhile,
Well, that's funny. I'm not even on the screen.
We literally just kind of walked in. We didn't even have to do anything. It's hilarious.
Fuck. I'm fine.
Ash's hideous laughter is
I'm really.
It is. It's fun.
I've got to move the elf. Where the fuck is it going?
And a creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected.
Fucking kobolds.
Too
stupid to understand.
No, kobolds have a higher intelligence than that. It's fine.
Do they though?
So, I chose Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, and Searing Smite.
Now she's got Cure Wounds.
Searing Smite, Thunderous Smite, and Wrathful Smite.
Smite!
Oh, Disguise Self. Why am there you go.
I can now do Fire, Psychic, or Thunder damage.
What do I have? I've got Necrotic.
Done.
I mean, eventually Sarah and Tish will maybe see eye to eye and work together.
Hey, that was your choice. We worked great the last session.
Well, the problem is sort of like, yeah, the last session you were working great, and then at the start of this session you were back to being neurotic killing machine,
Sorry.
and so.
Well, that's cool. I can do Necrotic, Poison, and Radiant.
I say, all right, you know what came to my mind when you said smite? Joe Cat's crap guide to D&D is like, do you want to tank? Do you want to fight? Do you want a class that'll instill fright? Just pick up some plate, keep the goblins in sight, because they're about to taste this paladin smite.
Yep.
Like, yes!
Hell yeah.
Yep. Especially
it was really
with my
weird
highly graceful dex build paladin.
That will murder
Not
things.
even wearing heavy armor, just wearing medium armor and walking around and killing things. Except for
DC, thank you for the 20 biddies, son.
You know, half dragons.
I have a question.
I have a question too.
My question is this additional features piece. Like, why do I have to select this? I don't understand.
You don't have to select it. It's already selected for you. Just hit continue on the right.
You can choose it.
Why would I not choose it? I guess if I have a choice, it tells me there's a reason not to.
It's already added as a 3rd level. So if you want to keep going,
it shouldn't be unless it's checked.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm confused. Unlike the features in the player's handbook, you don't gain the features here automatically. Consulting with your DM, you decide whether to gain a feature in this section if you meet the level requirement noted in the feature description. It can be selected separately from one another. I guess this only makes sense if I had more than one and I had to choose, I guess?
I don't know, I guess.
All right, well, never mind. Sorry, I was confused.
No, you're fine.
So, Alice, I have a question, though. Did Tishu's personality kind of change through half this? Because
No.
Well, because while we were in there around her allies, she's all murder. Come on, let's go.
No, she murdered one person, and you just jumped on the bandwagon assuming that she was a murder hobo.
No, I meant this morning when we woke up.
Only those who were in her way.
She's so here's her issue. Yeah, it's very much they were in her way, and she sees them as hinder. She sees herself as having a much higher purpose than she really should have. Um, and that's still to be revealed in character what that is. But um, she
She
just has
has
a
a
very
reason
different perspective.
behind her stress when it
Yeah.
comes to hearing about a dragon cult and dragon eggs and this cult basically raising black dragons.
Yeah, she is horrifically offended that mortals are trying to tell dragons what to do. Like that is just regardless of whether they're evil dragons or not, that is against the very nature of how the world should work. And she is beyond infuriated. Like I said, if this was werewolf, she would be constantly making rage rolls to not go out of control and just start murdering everything because she's that angry about what's going on. She's
Okay.
out of her mind, pissed off.
Because I think that's what I picked up on with sort of Sarah's reluctance to trust her is just the fact that she has this sort of feel of not having control over herself.
She
That makes sense?
does. It's just this one particular thing that's getting
Yeah,
twisted.
it's sort of like saying, yeah, I
Yeah.
have complete control except for this one particular thing that I don't have control
Well, I
over.
mean, it is. I mean, she's. You've also seen her though be very, very cunning. Like if, I mean, even when, essentially, like, Imra handled it really well when she saw that, like, you know, when she saw the people entering the cave, she's like, "Well, I know where I'm going now," and Imra's like, "Now is not really the time," and so she was like, "You're right. I need to see the bigger picture." And that's why she was able to, when Imra started losing her temper, step in and go, "You're right. This isn't the time. Let's go and do," you know. But she has a very, very different perspective of what's going on than the rest of the party. And she
And
feels that
you're
all of the
kind of
mortals
just going to
around her
have
are
to
being
forgive
uppity.
me for having missed the last session because
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's what I was trying to say was in character. Tish and Sarah were working very closely together. Granted, they were being murder hobos, but they were also being very efficient, very quiet, very strategic, and also were able to keep all of them alive. Actually, they kept most of them alive. They
It's
only
like
took
you
one
guys
back.
didn't lose. I was gonna say you didn't lose a single person that you rescued from.
Yeah, yeah, we did really well together, and you know, given a straight task, she was totally fine. Let me put it this way: her personality or whatever changed at the very end of the last session because
When
they
she
were
found out that
interrogating.
they had dragon eggs.
Yeah, they were like, "Yeah, we've got a whole cast of dragon eggs. Excuse the fuck out of me," and she actually went to go murder him, like right the fuck there. And Imra's like, "We're not gonna do
Maybe
that."
not a good thing.
And it was one of the only times where Tish has looked directly at Imra and went, "I need a good reason not to because I'm going to fucking kill him."
no. Meanwhile, with Sarah, it's very much she has this overwhelming desire to learn about who are these people that tried to kill her.
I mean, you can
And
ask
so,
the monk that you rescued intelligence and figuring out what people are all about while he's been
oh
starved.
no, Sarah's definitely going to talk to him, but for her mentality, the people that she trusts the most are the actual cultists. So in a way, the one thing that she wanted to do the most, she got to do here, which was sit around them, talk to them, understand them, what makes them tick, what motivates them, and now she's come across with a much better understanding of them as a whole because now she understands that on the one hand, it's basically a bunch of brigands, thieves, and altogether okay normal people. They are in her sort of alignment view of the world. They're, neutral. And then you have the evil fuckers that hide in the cave.
I was gonna say most of the cultists that you meet, like the initiates, are just people that were like, "Hey, they promise us all just kinds of shit, and it sounds good. Praise Tiamat, all that good stuff." And the actual cultists are a little bit more aware of what's going on, and then you have the the officers, which are like, yeah, we definitely know what's going on, and then the wearers of purple, which are the people that are pulling the strings, and then there's always the big bad evil guy that's on top, which you have not met yet.
So basically, the Confederate Army during the Civil War.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Hey, going back to the steady aim thing. Sorry, I'm looking at the player's handbook. This doesn't exist in the player's handbook.
Yeah,
Correct.
it says it doesn't
Which
exist
is
in the
what
player's
I
handbook.
like the features in the player's handbook.
Well, what I'm saying, the way I read that was this is a feature in the player's handbook, but you don't gain them you don't gain it automatically.
It is,
but I misread that. Now I understand it means it actually isn't even in the player's handbook. This is just some other thing that got made up from somewhere else. So I guess what I'm asking is it okay for me to have it?
not made up from somewhere else. It is something that is in one of the other books.
Well, that's what I meant by made up from somewhere. I was not clear, but
I
that's what
just wanted to make sure it was not.
There is
it's
another
not
source of this, and I do not know what that source is. So I do need to ask the DM, can I have this ability? I don't see a reason why I should have it, but I get it. So
yeah,
I mean, half the stuff that we have, honestly, is from other books.
Fair enough. Yeah, a lot of the spells and stuff.
I mean, even my oath is from a completely different book. So.
And so if I'm reading this, on your next attack roll on the current turn, but wouldn't I have to use a bonus action to take another attack? Or can I take a bonus action before I do my main action? So the way this reads is it says, as a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. So I guess my question is the only way that would work, because the only other way I can't take an action and then a bonus action to do this.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
I couldn't, because then I wouldn't get an attack. This has to come before the attack action. The way I'm reading it.
You can do the bonus action and then the action.
That's what I was asking. Can a bonus action come before the main action? Okay, thank you.
Yep. Unless it specifically states that it doesn't.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
And only one bonus action per round, right?
Per round. Yep.
Okay, I'm right on that. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Hooray, bitches.
Hooray.
Hooray. Hooray, bitches.
I think I need to go look in the attic. I'll be right back.
I know what she should do with the elf on the shelf.
Oh, Vivi,
What's
I
that?
just saw your comment about the about my dress. Thank you.
Look at her, she's so freaking cute.
She should hang it by its neck from the attic.
I've already done that.
You hung it by its neck?
Well, no, I think I hung it like it was a swing.
Oh, okay. No, I mean like I can't take it anymore. I'm ending it now. Just
Okay.
hang it by the
So,
neck, like a noose.
you know the American Girl dolls, right?
I mean, I know of them. I don't know.
Yeah, of them. So when we first moved into this house, there was randomly an old American Girl doll in the attic.
Creepy.
Not in fantastic shape.
Spirits be gone from this house.
Right. Not in fantastic shape. The hair was all kind of messed up. One of the eyes wouldn't, like, it's supposed to do the directional open and close thing, and like
that thing's cursed.
More creepy.
It was fantastic. So Chris and I would take it and haunt Tia with it. We kept and Tia is an adult. She's like 28 now, 29 now, and she lived with us for a little while. So we kept putting it in places like in her bed with like the covers over it, so she'd go to crawl in and I'd hear screams. I buckled it in a car seat in her car once. I mean, we went all out. Like, have her take out the trash, but I went out before her and put it like in the trash can right there on top. So it was everywhere. And the attic is right outside where her old bedroom was, with like the pole thing on it, like Christmas Vacation. Oh yeah, I hung it like it was a noose. Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
It was it was in the fridge. It's been everywhere. I think I still have it. I should
mail it
send
to her
for Christmas.
Oh my god, you're a monster.
Oh my god! That's so fun.
Anonymously.
You know what? You know what? You really should. You really should.
You really should.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, woman.
I'm down for this.
Funny. Oh god. Oh god. I mean, she tried to do it back. It was not like it was just completely one-sided and just trauma. It was fair play. We were just better at it than she
It's fair
was.
play, you know.
She
No,
just
what I'm
sucked
hearing
at it.
is that
Builds
you
character.
and Chris are both
Yeah,
monsters.
yeah,
That's
it's
what I'm
fine.
hearing.
Rub some dirt on it.
What, trauma bonding, huh?
Trauma bonding. There you go. Oh my god.
Hey, MG, I wanted. Sorry, I just realized you can't hear me. MG, I just wanted to thank you very much for hosting this evening. You did a wonderful job, especially starting out with having such a rough evening. I'm glad it worked out better for you. You seemed like you were happy.
I didn't think I did a good job, but thank you.
You did fine. Shut
You
the
were
fuck up and take the compliment.
fantastic.
I'm going to need you to do me a favor. One favor. Be nice to my friend. You're my friend. Be nice.
Aww.
There you go.
In the attic.
Great, thanks. Anyway, everybody say goodnight. I know that Psycho's already gone, but everybody say goodnight. We're going to go ahead and start a raid.
Good night. I know Psycho's already gone. Good night.
Good night.
All right, you're not allowed to talk anymore.
You're not my dom.
You're not
Speaking
my supervisor.
of,
You can talk
Oh,
all you
God.
want, dear.
oh,
No, you can't anymore.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. I guess Nat.
Oh God.
That.
You didn't say
okay.
milady, so you can't talk.
Oh my God, Cuddles.
Oh my God. And she's not talking, so I'm just throwing that out there. Oh, Molly's streaming.
Because she's a good sub.
But Molly's a good sub? What?
No, Jesus
No,
Christ.
Ari's a good sub.
I mean, she might be. I don't know.
That'd be fun.
I want to be able to have subs on my stream.
Well, keep up the good work.
Right? All right, guys, we're going to raid Molly Berry because she is an awesome, awesome, awesome streamer. Make sure you guys give her lots of love when you get over there. Everybody's going to love her. She has an amazing personality, and frankly, she's cute as fuck, so you should go see her. She's playing Icarus right now, interestingly enough. So. And she only has one person watching her, so we should... I hope that means she just started, because usually she has like thousands of people watching her. She doesn't have that many. She has like dozens of people watching her, so... Anyway, guys, have a great Wednesday. I will be streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming Awoo for a little bit, and maybe some DSP before then.
Awoo!
Yeah, I get to
Why
get back.
must Awoo be on the same day that Halo Infinite comes out?
Halo Infinite's already out.
The campaign, woman.
I know.
Do you need the time off, sweetheart? I'll let you have it off. It's totally okay.
No, fuck that. We are
Oh,
not
okay.
going to take Olu off for her to play a fucking video game. God,
I'm just saying that, you know, if that's more important, you can do that. You know, we'll find out what happens to the atomic spirit later.
Why do I feel like I'm being guilted into playing?
I don't know. She's your top. Go talk to her. Anyway, good night, everybody.
You really want to play Halo instead of Werewolf?